Yo, what up? 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 It's your boy in the streets with Keys, man. We back with another live. We back with another live. We back. We back. We back. Make sure I got my shit the right angle. What up? What up? What up? What up? What y'all? What's up with y'all, my good people on this Sunday? How y'all feeling? What y'all been up to? What y'all been watching? I've been at work the last couple of days. I was supposed to be off yesterday. End up working. So shit, we here now. It's Sunday. I normally be chilling on Sunday. Sunday is the Lord's day, but you know, shit, I'll come hang out and talk about some hoes with y'all. You know what I mean? So, what's up? Who first in the building? Shout out to Ray. Ray back on top with the first spot. What up? How you feel? Salute the Barks. What up, Barks? Mr. B Smooth. Adventures OD. What up? Fred C. What's good? What's good? That deal can still be on later on down the line, Keith. This space deserves some trips that they don't have to pay for themselves. Okay. Hey man, you know, shit. I wish we got a chance to really flush it out. I know you sent it to me on email, but you know, I was just thinking through some ideas and how like you could make that happen. Yeah. So shout out to you though. What up, X? How you feel? Shout out to Amari with the links. Euro, my boy, what up? Salute the Keys in the chat. What's up? Show enough. Joe, total player. What up? Keys running the streets, man. Yo, hey man, I'm just here right now, occupying a little time for the fellas in between crash outs. So that's the best I can do. The best I can do right now as we plan for our next journey and we plan for new things. Yeah, man. Yeah. Constantly getting new equipment in. I will say for any of my filmers out here, I'll show it to y'all later. But this right here is a game changer. Right here. This is a game changer. This is what I've been waiting for. This is a game changer, I think, when it comes to filming. So I'll show y'all that later. Whatever though. Mike Will, why is alone? Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. Let me get my fan and shit kicked up. All right. Yo, all right, here we go. All right. What you trying to make happen? We'll go ahead and start with that real quick since Mike Will put it in there. Let's see. Mike Will. Let's see. Let me see if I can find the email real quick. Hold on. Shit. What am I looking at? Let me go down. All right, here we go. Mike Will was saying, what do you think about a free trip giveaway? Because they're not donating to bums. I'll pay for it. The whole entire plane ticket for the summer. We can do raffle tickets for $5 to $10, just an appreciation to the space. For healing, I will split the cash out with you. We need the space to know that they are appreciated for not accepting mediocre traveling. Then he sent another email, says, scratch that. The bums win again. I think he was proud of the space because the space had banded together for a second to not accept mediocre content. I think was the crux of the email from him. He thought the space was healing. So he was like, you know what? We should raffle off a trip to somebody in the space because the space is healed. And then right after that, they sent in like $1,200 between them two. So I guess they're not healed. But again, I mean, you know, I think it's always cool to give back to the people that support. So shit, I mean, if we can raffle off a plane ticket, I'm cool with it. I can conduct it. I ain't got to take a cut or none of that. I think that would be cool for somebody. So shout out to Mike Will for even trying to think of outside the box with that. And I'm down. Like I said, you know, should I put my money into it too? You know what I mean? Give somebody a free trip. I do think we need some ideas in regards to the space, in regards to funding, in regards to how do we get people on, how do we get the right people on the right trips? How do we get the right people to link up with the right people? How do we like, you know what I mean? I feel like the space, like, it sucks because shit just not happening, man. This shit is weak, man. And again, it shouldn't be on Rello and NYC to get it lit. Honestly, everybody got a channel, everybody got a Gmail account, everybody talking about they the best. Why does it feel so dry even with that? You know what I mean? Are some people not on the right trips? Are they just not interested? How do we get it to like connect? All right, cool. NYC, Rello, you guys failed. Period. What's next? Social Loner went to Puerto Rico. I have no idea what the hell's going on with that. CTG, Alicia, what is going on with that? I turned on the camera. I turned on YouTube. I see Social Loner in Puerto Rico. I said, I donated for Thailand. What is this shit? What is this shit? I donated for your black ass to be in Thailand. You said you was in Bangkok. You wasn't really in Bangkok. You pulling these little Rello games. What the fuck is that? I'm not rolling with that. No, we donated. I didn't send a lot, okay? I didn't send a lot, admittedly, okay? But Showtime matched me. CTG sent the rest in. Mike sent some in. If you are going to play fuck games with the fundy, you ain't no better than the rest of these dudes that's the fundies disappearing, okay? When you say you going somewhere at a time, you go there. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Unless your plane got hit with a rocket, you get your ass there. You know what I mean? Point blank, period. We like, no. And Social's responsible, and I know he's probably planning some weird social game. Oh, I'm going to go to Puerto Rico and talk to guys for 4 days because that'll loosen me up to have a proper conversation with NYC because I need our signs, our horoscopes to align so that we can hear the waves. Man, he going to say some dumbass shit for why he went there, and it don't make sense. If you raise the funds, get on the run. I don't know what to make up. But that's true though. That's how I honestly feel. I fuck with Social, but come on, man. I feel like, hey, did y'all watch The Wire? Remember when the first season of The Wire? Remember the first season of The Wire? Everybody, man, that was a good ass season, man. We about to see what's happening. Man, the first season of The Wire is amazing. And then the second season came out, and you're like, hold on. What are we looking at? It was almost like two different shows. I don't know if y'all remember that, but if y'all ever seen The Wire, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The second season has nothing to do with the first season for sure. The second season is about like shipments, like whole different demographic. I get what they was trying to go for. All right, this is the hood section of The Wire, and then this second season is like the more like mobster. These the black guys in the first season. Second season is the white guys shipping shit off the dock. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but they obviously learned a lesson because they went right back to where they should. So, yeah. So. Yeah, the second season wasn't that good to me. Y'all might have liked it, but you know, compared to the other seasons, nah, it can't be matched. But that's what I feel like Social Loan is doing right now. We didn't fucking ask for Puerto Rico. We asked for belts on asses in Thailand. That's what we asked for. He said a bad take. Oh, I mean, hey. I don't think it was a bad take, and they obviously felt the same way because the third, fourth season, they completely damn near went away from that type of tone and feel. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with the space right now. Yeah, but we gotta get back on brand, man. We gotta get back on brand. That's my rant for the day. Overseas BBW, they sent it in for. I don't know what's going on over there either. Because every time I turn on the screen, I see a linebacker in the NFL draft is not supposed to be on. Every time I'm like, God damn, linebacker after linebacker. These motherfuckers went out there and was like, all right. They must have went to a club and was like, hey, you can't get in unless you 350. And they was like, okay, shit, we in there. We going in there. Every time I see Aaron Donald, Dominican Sue, every time the camera turn on, that's what I see, man. God damn. Is anybody gonna put something decent on screen? Anybody? Prices can't be that high over there, man. God damn. Let's see. Oh, let's see right here. God, y'all making. I'm gonna be honest, man. Y'all are messing my plan to go to Thailand up. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all are messing my plan up. Banks was pretty much sold on this Thailand thing. I think he still is, but it ain't looking good. He like, God, is that the best they really got to offer? I said, man, I don't know what they're doing right now. I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you. I'm sitting. But what are we doing here? Oh my God. Jesus Christ, man. What? There's gotta be a better way than this. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I thought for the month of June or the month of, I'm sorry, April, May, maybe, I would be able to sit back, enjoy the content, and feel like, you know what? They got it. Some people got it, man. But it's not looking so promising right now, man. Why is the loan shark in Puerto Rico? I thought he was in Thailand. That's what I thought too. With all the speculation going on about Cartagena, would you say it's safe to go in 2 weeks? Yes. Like my boy Banks has said, they ain't really turned around nobody that they shouldn't in theory. They may have done a little searching or mess with your phone, but every time it sounds like somebody's turned around, it's because they're on the list or they got freak toys and a bunch of rubbers in their bag. So you should be good. I would say rather go now than 6 months from now. I don't know what they on 6 months from now, but I know right now they kind of trying to limit the sluttiness there. You know what I mean? They're trying to limit the slutty. So I would say, yeah, go. Keith Rello out there messing with them little man. Listen, I don't know what he's doing. But I now again, I hear people playing around with whatever, but you know, it's the same chick from last year that he was with. So I know she's above 18, 19, whatever she is. So she is legal. So I'm pretty sure is what he said. Yeah. For me being a color impaired motherfucker, that hat t-shirt combo is nice. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. It's a Nationals hat. I actually bought this hat. I keep my stuff really good for a really long time. I got this hat in 2008, maybe 2008. I got it with the Nike. I don't know if y'all. I forgot the name. I forgot the colorway. What it was called. Damn, they in a box way down because I can't fit them right now, and I'm sure the sole is crumbled on them. The Yeezy, Nike, it's definitely the ones. Whatever this colorway was, it was like this gray little color right here. That's what I originally got it for. Then the orange kind of was a little lighter than a little darker each way, but that was the original shoe I got it for. But I was like, damn, I had this hat for a long time. It don't go with shit else though, so it don't really get no wear on it. External hard drive. Nah, it's actually a screen. It's a screen. It's dope though. Nah, wow. Shout out to the contest. All it took was one Twitter live, and they sent it in. Yeah, I missed that. I missed the live, so I don't even know what went on that one. It's about time we keep money in our pockets instead of funding bums every week. Sad part is the right people don't need the collab. Yeah, I mean, for sure, nobody really needs a collab, and we can argue how effective collabs have been. I think that, we need a little bit more excitement, I guess. A little bit more. Brother got that green check mark on Kick too. He monetized more of the space, should transfer to Kick. We got to see what the numbers actually look like from that. You know what I mean? I don't, shit, if that's the case and it's good, then yeah, some more people should mess around with Kick. But as of now, I don't really see where it's helping. I got to see the financials on that. I mean, but he don't have. I think if Rello had a normal YouTube channel where he can get super chats, where he can be monetized, I don't even know if he would be messing with Kick. Because everybody who I've heard, like, it's always a massive push in the space. Man, I'm on Kick. I'm on Kick. I'm on Kick. 3 months later, they're gone off Kick. You know what I mean? Kick Graydon's like, I'm no longer doing this on YouTube. I'm going to Kick. Everybody come to Kick. And then now you don't see him on anything now. And I would have to go through Kick and be like, all right, cool. Because Austin said the same thing. Does Austin go live on Kick? Oh, let's see. Does he go live on Kick? Okay. Shit. He got a couple clips. 1 minute, 2 minute, 1 hour. I guess he goes live on Kick sometimes. 2 lives in 2 weeks, it looks like. Oh, so I guess he uses it, but I know Kid Greatness was a big push on that, and then I don't know. Like I said, I want to know what the mathematics are on Kick to see if it's really worth it. Telling everybody, "Hey man, go to my Kick." Yeah, I don't know. It's the truckers; they don't want supporting the BS. Everybody don't need to be doing travel content. Stop. It's all as. I don't know if it's all as, man. I think it's some good shit out there. I think from time to time, everybody has a moment or something decent for the most part. It just sucks when you have to when it's an overabundance of shit this week. But again, I'm not in the streets right now, so shit. I know I guess I can't judge too bad. Everyone asking the same question about social loan or CCG police are gonna help me with the tickets. He don't know it yet. I tuned in, so lost his phone, looked like a play. Damn, man, I noticed that too. You better off matching me on Keith's trip, man. I would appreciate it. Like I said, I'm looking at if and when we decide to move out, depending on what I get, whenever I do the fundy, I'm either going to do a 2-for-1. I'm either going to do 2 trips back to back in the same frame, like fly to one country, fly to another country, or I'm going to do a go here right now, come back for a week, and then go to the next trip. That's kind of what, I think if guys are going to move around, they got to move around a little bit faster. Let's see. Okay. On the shore, OC, you already know. Salute Keys. Jay Jackson, 456, man. Appreciate you. On Ocean City. Damn, is it warm enough for Ocean City? Is it warm enough? You talking about Ocean City, Maryland? Is it warm enough out there? I like Ocean City. It's just too goddamn far. Too goddamn far. One, and two, the police out there been tripping. If you got 10 on your front windshield, they impounding the car. That's the bad thing about Ocean City right now. Appreciate that super chat. Let's see. Shoot. Fact, but it all came together at the end. Bad take. The second season is down in the docks. Same with Power Series with Ghost versus the spinoff with Tyreek. I never actually saw the spinoff though, for sure. He does absolutely nothing in Puerto Rico except for traveling on public transport, eating in empty restaurants. The second season was fire. It was about the connect. You thought it was fire? I don't know about that, man. Yeah, it was still. Y'all thought it was good. Like even when you watch it back, you thought it was good. I ain't think that was good at all, man. Like, but again, I think when you go in looking for one thing and then it's something else, like I didn't want Sopranos. That's kind of what I felt like they wanted to do, like a Sopranos type thing. And I wasn't a Sopranos fan. I'm not a Sopranos fan. If you had to ask me about HBO shows, Sopranos would be damn near at the bottom for all the shows I even tried on HBO. It's a lot of shows on HBO that's like fantastic. Sopranos just didn't really do it for me. I guess it's not interesting, not relatable to me. And I don't watch a lot of TV, so I can miss some stuff. So, shit, maybe if you like the Sopranos vibe, it was fire. Cool. If I'm in the Philippines, I can match that. The second season wasn't bad. Second season was actually great. Okay, shit. Maybe I'm the only one then. I told him 1K if he goes in the next 60 days. He told me that the trip would have to be before June 12th. I'm keeping that date locked. But I want to make sure, like, if we're going to go that route, I want to make sure it's a good trip. Because you're only as good as your last shit. It's a lot of people in the space that'll be like, man, you don't remember when I did that 3 years ago? Man, we don't care. We don't care. I heard Socialona earlier. I'm the only one that pulled up in the space. We got it. We're talking about right now, though. What's going on right now? So I want to make sure if we do a trip, it's at least as decent or better than the last trip. I don't plan on regressing in the travel space. So a part of that is, what are you going to do next? Flying down for warm embrace from the Bozo Street team is not releasing any more funds until further notice. I'm cool with that. Let me hit the super chat. Travel space dead. Hate to say it, but maybe we need another Keys trip. We are doomed. Mentuition. Maybe it's time, brother. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time that the two sides collide somewhere, man. Where y'all want to slide to? I'm down for an idea, man. What do you got? What do you got, Mentuition? I'm sure some of your people won't like it. Some of my people won't like it, but we got to do something. Where can we meet up at, man? Let's go. Y'all want to do Danger or y'all want to do Turned Up? What y'all want to do? Me and Pa will come out there. You and Al. Let's get lit, man. Where we going? Where we going? Where we going, man? Let's go. Let's go and do it. Let's go and do it. Keith, when is your projected next trip timetable this summer or in the fall? I've been doing a lot of debating on that. Fall would probably be like my absolute last Thailand trip / last big trip for a lot of reasons. We could talk about it behind the scenes. There's another opportunity for another job, maybe next year. And that would basically end any idea of a long trip. But again, we'll talk about that behind the scenes on the membership. If that even comes to pass, it's kind of a long shot. But if it did, it's over. There's no way I could be gone for 3 weeks or nothing like that. It just wouldn't happen. So, and real life is more important in my opinion. So, travel space dead, man. What's up? Where should we go? Mentuition / Keys in Brazil. Oh, Kicks and Travels. Hey, Kicks and Travels not even a member no more. Damn, you left us. God damn, you left us. Damn, man. Damn. All right, man. We appreciate it. It might not be a bad look. Said, let's do it. OC Maryland. Okay. Venezuela. Y'all ain't going to fucking Venezuela. Yeah, the collab is due. Rio, we need you in Peru. We need you in Peru. Let's see. How much is a Peru flight? I don't know if I definitely don't think Banks would agree with that. I don't think he would agree with that one. That's for sure. But I do need to see Machu Picchu. When I was there last time, I didn't get a chance to see it. Let's see. Sheesh. Avianca. What's this round trip? That's not too bad. 486, 478. I'll take a little picture of that. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Don't accept that backhanded compliment, Keys. What's back? Oh, the space there. I hate to say it. We might need another key straight. Hey, man, whatever it is. Sopranos was awesome. Second season was cool. It was different. Wasn't in the hood. Was about the plug and how shit moves on the docks. Power Five till season 2. True Detective first season. Snowfall. Sopranos. Best Laws. I think you have until June 20th. June 20th. Okay. Okay, June 20th. I'll take June 20th. Trinidad. Oh, Our Show Speed is in out with the collabs. Go to South Beach. You can get lit in the States. Keith retired for not even 2 months. I'm still retired right now, so that don't mean nothing. Puerto Rico, maybe. Hell nah. Greece, cold out here, but damn, but by this damn water, yeah. I went out there 1 year. It was like really off season. It was chilly as hell. Their flights cost just as much as Thailand. They didn't update site for U.S. Visa Embassy in New York still closed. I got kicked out for some reason, so I wasn't in the fam anymore. Damn, what the hell? Do it in Thailand, no home field advantage. I left once I saw you was giving Future some advice. That didn't mix with. Oh, yo. Hey, that's real. I appreciate at least saying that. Too many people in the space be holding grudges and not really saying what the real problem is. So I appreciate that and I understand that. I think you got to understand. You got to take the personal, I guess, feeling out of it, in my opinion. Take some of the personal feeling out of it and look at it from a business perspective, one, and also two, creator economy way. But either way, it's all good, brother. No harm, no foul. I'm with it. Panama, who cares what flights cost? Get a travel credit card. Hey, that's terrible advice, and that's why the space is so messed up that people just borrowing and loaning without no intention on paying back. Because when you get a travel card, you still got to pay that money with interest a lot of times, because people don't pay shit on time. That's the reason why people do that. Keith's got arms like a Mexican lunch. Hey, cool. Peru is amazing. I was there 3 months. You go to Peru another time. Not for this. Chile, Guatemala got good prices. I was joking, Amari. We got super chat. What we gotta do to get the space lit? Shout out to A1, man. Yo, shout out to A1. Hey, you been helping your boys out. They needed your help for sure. I think top of the charts. Appreciate that. I think that the top three things right now that we need to get the space back lit. We need about 3 more YouTubers with decent personalities. Fun, bubbly, want to fuck around. You part of the problem. Are you talking to A1, Mike? Hey, A1 was sending it in. Hey, at least we didn't send nothing in. You know what I mean? Hey, A1 sent it in. But either way, we need about 3 more YouTubers, right? 3 more YouTubers with decent personality. The people who are active right now have got to pick a trip. Like my boy Rob is getting ready to go somewhere. I like Rob. Love what he does. You know, we talked earlier today. He got a good strategy. He's going to 3 locations that aren't as common. So I think that'll be fun. But we need people like Mentuition to get out into space. We need Pop to get back into space. And then we need a couple new personalities with fresh perspectives. And don't take your ass to Cartagena and Medellin. Somewhere else. 3, we need the Sioux to come back alive. We need the Sioux back. We need the Sioux back, man. The Sioux, even Banks had to admit that the space started dying when the Sioux took a hit. What if a couple of us committed to going to the Sioux for Halloween, man? Would that be lit or not? What if a couple people who don't normally go to the Sioux popped up in the Sioux for Halloween, man? Would that be a path to the right way? Now, I'm not a big fan of making that like your only trip for the year. I'm not a big fan of that. But would that be at least fun? I don't know. Yes or no? Let's say if I could convince 5 other creators to go to the Sioux for Halloween, would that be decent? I don't know. He said, you better tell the chickens to head out there too. I don't know if I can make that happen, man. He's just about let dead bodies die. The Sioux is dead. Oh, man. Damn, man. Keith, I'm not going to lie. A lot of other YouTubers represent us horribly abroad. I like your composure, but there's a lot of dudes acting like idiots abroad. I agree. We're going to run some of those stories in a second, too. Let's run some of those stories that you speak of. Let's see. So I saw this pop up. A couple people sent it to me. One of them went down. One of them went down. Hold on. Let's see if we can find it real quick. Damn. Fuck. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, fellas. 2 seconds. I'm trying to find a joint with the dude in Thailand. If you still got it, send it back to me. If you still got it, with the dude who stabbed the other dude, like, let me look through my inbox real quick. Let me look through my inbox because people definitely sent that to me. Oh, yep, found it. Cool. Thank you. All right. I don't even know if this is a YouTuber situation, but this is more of a just people doing shit overseas.
Long story short, this nigga right here has literally been going on a jugging spree in Thailand. He is basically slamming out Thai girls, stealing they bot. Me, my homie, stealing they bot. Basically, while we sleeping, finding rent money, and literally drugging people and straining their crypto wallets, gang. And the only thing that I've been asking from this dude the entire time is an organized fade that he been ducking crazy. So this is what happened when I ran into him at the club and literally just called him out for a 60-second fade, bro.
He explaining my side of the situation that happened last night. Actually, what happened was I've already fought this dude twice. I've already fought him twice in the past before. The nigga came up to me in the club, and when he came up to me in the club, he choked me.
Hey, what's good, nigga? What you want, nigga?
Literally, he choked me. I did not know who it was. So I started dancing with the nigga.
What?
When I realized it getting a little hard, he whispered in my ear like, yeah, dude, you didn't think I was going to get you.
Huh?
I look up, I'm like, nah, get your arm off me, gang. That's not what you finna do. You're not finna do all that. Then the nigga gets up close to me.
Say word. Oh, yeah, nigga, fucking get it. Hold on, what you on, man? What you on,
He kept telling me to fight, and I'm like, if I already fought you twice, why would I fight you again for no money? That's what I kept explaining to him. I'm like, give me some money.
All right. Yeah. From what it looks like on through the text, I guess they was somewhat cool at first. Not cool. One of them came up, put their arm around the other one. I guess try to little boy him, kind of like, hey, what you like? Yeah, you faking, you doing all that talking, and I guess Cuz actually poked them up twice. And lucky to survive because shit, when you get stabbed, and again, I've been there, not real deep, but it does scare you because you don't know like exactly how far down it can go. So unfortunate, like Thailand, man, y'all need to stay y'all black ass home if y'all can't chill. Yeah, because at a certain point, Thailand is gonna have to be like, all right, this is beginning to be too much. We gotta restrict this up, and the next thing you know, they checking cell phones and all types of stuff like that with us. You know what I mean? You're going a little too far. I ain't saying that nobody else got drama, because the Europeans do, the Indians do, everybody else do, but it feels like when it's us, they spot us a little bit easier. Yeah, so be safe, chill. Some shit ain't that serious. Y'all arguing probably over a little bit of nothing right now. So yeah, man, be careful, man. Let's see. Number one, Charlotte 499. Get creators who aren't only relying on the chat just to go. I agree. No box addiction or drug addiction. No box addiction or drug addiction. 3, must have a job so we know you have work ethic. How do you confirm they have a job, Mike? I've always said that the biggest mongers, or if you want to say that, the biggest mongers or the biggest box addicts are never going to be the best creators. You know what I mean? Because it's too hard. It's too hard to pull yourself out of bed, out of the club, out of anything to want to be like, hey, I need to focus. I need to leave the fun right now and go get what the people have said they wanted to see from me. And I feel like all the ones that's like really addicted to box throughout the space, like throughout the time, they ain't never the ones that are going to go buy a drone, are going to go buy like cameras, drones, and just little devices. Like those aren't never the ones that are going to do that. So, what do we expect? I know a lot of times the space says this isn't the travel space. This is the manga space. But every time we talk about what's wrong with the space, people say it's reliant back on travel. Like, hey, they not going nowhere new. They not doing this. They not showing us tigers. They not doing that. It's like, all right, you know what I mean? Because it really is the travel space. I get it. It's not always travel, but for the most part, people do want to see the tweaks and stuff of travel. So, yeah. It's definitely a wave of YNs in the travel space acting a fool, especially going to Thailand. Not on my young dudes, but a lot of them on BS. I agree. It's definitely a wave of them. I tried to tell Zoom that. I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming for the travel space because it ain't nothing else. It ain't like whenever all of us, I would say, are unks and OGs, right? If all the unks and OGs are saying the only thing that we think is fun is travel, the young dudes have no choice but to somewhat follow suit. Because girls are saying, hey, the bad chick that you like on Instagram, she in Bali this week. The bad chick you like on Instagram, she turning up, she going to Paris. So even the chicks that these little young dudes like, they see them traveling. Then all the unks and OGs is like, man, I don't really do nothing at home. I'm going overseas. A lot of us are. The rappers are. The athletes are. So you're going to have the YNs like eventually, I don't got nothing else to do, but they just don't lead an attitude back at home. That's the only bad thing. You know what I mean? Like I remember when I used to see the people in my neighborhood, the unks and the OGs, they had the cars and they had different things like that. The jewelry, the cars, maybe the sneakers. And that's what made me want to be like, oh, shit, man, when I get me a whip, motherfuckers had like the 94, 95 Maxima. I'm like, oh, man, I got to give me a whip when I get a little older, man. But, now you're looking at the OGs and you seeing them travel. they like, shit, I'm going over there too. And they just not leaving, shit. I can't even imagine if I was 21 living overseas, loose box everywhere, life is cheap, and dudes on some dumb shit. I can be on some dumb shit right now, but at 40. So I know at 21, like me and my friends would have probably been on even more dumb shit too. So I get it. I just hope that nobody get themselves in trouble. Show us some W2s. I thought everyone in travel space had box addiction. Hell nah. You right, Miz. I'm worried with this behavior will spread to places like Vietnam and Malaysia. I don't think so. I think for a long time, people are gonna be stuck in Thailand. Thailand is gonna be Miami, the Miami of Asia. It already is. It's gonna stay that way. You know what I mean? Vietnam, the visa process ain't the greatest. It's not quite as turned up already. So it's gonna be easier to be in Thailand rather than be in Vietnam. But there's other places in Asia and there's other places in Thailand too. Shit, Max said, damn, what's the name of that place? Isan was cool. You know what I mean? Maybe just a little bit further out is what's going to have to be the method if you don't want to be, surrounded by dumb shit. Too much boxing Pattaya, you can get boxed without being addicted. Who time out demon? Most of the travel space don't travel. I knew the travel space was getting room when I saw YNs play loud music on their phone in the mall and be loud and disrespectful in the street. Damn, you mean like overseas? What foolishness y'all talking? People been fighting overseas. Y'all crazy. What's your channel? The OGs these days are bums or haters these days. Damn. Future's supposed to be an OG. Look at him. Damn. Wait, Keisha OG was not traveling when he was young? Nah, I didn't know nothing about travel when I was young. I told you I didn't get on the plane until I was, 30 basically. So, yeah, my mom was, but it was like cruise, maybe like a cruise or something like that. I don't think it was even cruise. It might have been like travel for work. Honestly, like we didn't have a lot when I grew up, so traveling wasn't that much of an option when I was a kid. I never been on a plane when I was a kid. We drove to Florida with my grandparents. My mom and my grandparents got that together so I could go to Florida. I would spend my summers in like North Carolina, shit like that, but never on a plane. So yeah, exactly. Thailand is more than just hold on. Exactly. Thailand is more than just Thai. Yeah, for sure. Y'all went to the zoo for 20 years with Negroes. Now y'all too good to travel with Negroes. Fair enough. I think it's a little different when you go to the zoo, it's only 4 hours away, right? 4 or 5 hours away from, your layover stop at least. You kind of expect it to be a little hood, you know what I mean? Or a little Americanized, a little bit like you're not that far from America at that point. So, but when you travel 20, 22, 24 hours, I don't think that you go to Thailand expecting some hood shit. I don't think you go to Thailand expecting some hood shit. I'm just keeping it real. I was traveling young. He was Dolo. I first went to Thailand when I was stationed in South Korea. I avoided Pattaya until like 4 years later. Shout out to the military vets out there. Yeah, a lot of fights happen overseas, but when it's black folks, it's extra emphasis on it. This is why the behavior is bad overall. Back then, you needed to get a travel agent. My first solo trip was 32 to Jaco, Costa Rica. Shout out to Jaco. I'm too good to travel with these ones. Yes, these ones is a new level. Keith, if you 3 destinations, you can only travel for 4 years. What are those places? Thailand, 1. Easy. Thailand, Colombia. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't really care about much else other than those 2 right now. But if I had to pick a third, because you got to pick a good one where you don't mind moving around there and what you want to do. let me get back to you on that one. Plus, the Negroes are confined in a tight space in the suit. Attire itself is huge. Facts. Only 35% of Black Americans have a passport, way below the national average. Majority of us are the first generation to travel overseas regularly. Thailand is extremely friendly to us, and I'm sure many would like to keep it that way. Euro. You would think the further away the destination, the more sophisticated the traveler. You would almost think that if people had to you would think that because you would think people needed more time off, but the way people are leaving and like willing to be broke, that's not really a thing anymore. I was watching a video the other day. Shit had big views, and it kind of put me on like a whirlwind, rabbit hole basically. And it was like a 62-year-old, and he was saying, I'm 62, I'm broke, and I got rid of everything. I guess his wife died in a crash, and then I saw other videos pop up like this. And it was actually kind of dope listening to it. And that's a whole different lane than I thought that like I would be watching at that point. But it was like dudes talking about like the mistakes of life and like what they going to do now. And I think that, a vlogger at 22 is kind of interesting, but I think a vlogger at like 60 something could be even more interesting because they've lived a more full life and have more topics and things to. So it was actually pretty interesting. I didn't think I would like that, but I did. But again, like I said, you're going to have a lot more people that are skipping steps because they broke and Asia is cheap. Keys blame social media and more YNs will be going to Thailand. Yeah, I'm not Black. Panama, man. Panama. I would rather probably be in Costa. I don't know if Panama is lit no more, man. Brazil, what is stopping you from overseas? Let's say money wasn't an option and you are set for life. Family is the number one thing. If money wasn't an option, family would still be, kind of the magnet to me staying where I am. But I definitely would move around a little bit more. I've thought about it each way. Thought about it, how much money I've been spending on traveling, how much time I've been traveling, how much rest I haven't really gotten. What do you do when you retire? If you retire, do you get another job? Do you go somewhere else different in your career? I've been thinking of all of that stuff, and I don't know. Every plan, I make a plan, and then the plan fall through. We supposed to have a CDL program. I thought I was gonna get my CDL, through my job. That fell through. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know what the hell is going on, but I know right now, home is cool. But we probably could use a trip. Not you thinking. Drop the link. All right, hold on 1 second. I don't need a channel. I basically been living overseas when I was 25. I'm 30 now and make much more money to lose it on here. Okay. Yeah, moving to Thailand with lint in their pockets and other parts of Thailand and battalion military vets. So what? They don't have goons in the UK. That's closer to Thailand. That's ready to turn shit up. Oh, that mean we got to establish some etiquette over here. What's the etiquette? I don't know what we're doing. Actually, there's hella hipsters and backpacks in Chiang Mai all over Asia. Definitely lots in Vietnam. The funnies changed the whole destination, distance, and sophistication thing. True. I mean, fundies is the great equalizer. I mean, do we blame the chat for ruining the space? Again, I like a good fundy, but fundies is the equalizer. Because, and this is one thing I said. When Rello leaves Asia, he's probably never going to be in Asia again. This is Rello's last time in Asia, I think, because I don't think people are going to fund him going to Asia again. And I don't think, just with life, do I think he would save his own money to go to Asia at any point? I don't think so. So I think he knows it when after this Asian trip is gone, see you later. It's gonna be a distant memory. Because a lot of these trips people would not even make it to. If you had to, if some of these guys who were probably underemployed had to make it to there on their own dime, I don't think it would happen. I really don't think it would happen. I don't want to doubt anybody, but it's just a reality. You know what I mean? When these flights are $1,500, Airbnb is another $1,000. You talking about shit? You trying to make ends meet? And if they actually, wanted to live on their own, like once you got to live on your own, and you got to pay rent, or you have a kid. Can you imagine some of the guys y'all talking about having a kid or having to pay full rent? Yeah, they might be doing rent fundies. So I don't know, man. It's that is a great equalizer, man. Fundies is kind of ridiculous. My own parents wouldn't give me a dime for any of my trips. Trying to stay y'all ass out of Panama. Keith, how often do you spend time with your family now? Every day, brother. Every day, damn near. I am with a part of my family almost. I was at my mom's house this morning. She unfortunately wasn't there, but yeah, we live close. That's been like the equalizer. I get my son, like, you know what I mean? Like, always, that's a thing for me right now. That's a thing for me. I was just talking shit to Banks the other day because a lot of dudes in the space on Ancestry.com trying to find they roots 0.5% Nigerian or some dumb shit. Like, I gotta go find my cousins in Nigeria. I gotta go back to the motherland. Meanwhile, their cousins stay 10 minutes down the road. They ain't even call or text. You know what I mean? Like, that's all like weird behavior, honestly. I get it. Some family can't be close, but you can't be at odds with your whole entire family. I think we got to make sure we take care of our people that we do know, like our grandparents, great-grandparents, our uncles, aunts. Like we got to make those calls and those connections outside of finding out what tribe you came from 600 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Nah, Sway, say out of Lima, that needs to be gatekeep. Where are you going next? I'm thinking, and that goes along with CTG. Like I said, my three top choices right now: El Salvador, Guatemala, Barranquilla / Cali, maybe. Like those are my three choices right there. Long shot, if I had more time, I think my next trip would probably be Kenya. I know. It's crazy as it sounds. If I had more time, if I could get the right funds, I ain't gonna lie. If I had the right funds and the right time, I probably would go to Kenya soon. Just go ahead and go to Kenya and just take on something a little different. Where you going next? We make plans. New locations for the channel. All of them I've stopped past before, but new locations for the channel, yes. You can get for free. Can't complain if y'all donate generous. Hey, you gotta tell me about those programs I can get for free. Hey, hit me at the top on Keith_travels. I appreciate it. Yeah, let me know what you can get for free. It was gonna be so much easier doing it through work. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link real quick. I'm gonna drop the link, man. Amari, if I go to Kenya, it'll be must see TV for you. It would be must see TV. What's going on with Venezuela? Venezuela, apparently it ain't even really like. Supposedly you can get a ticket there, but apparently ain't nothing going on there right now. Everybody is hyped about it, but at the same time, it's not quite ready yet. Hey, for sure. What's up? All right. Cool.
Yo,
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good?
you ain't ready to get canceled.
I think I could do it without getting canceled. I think.
You know, I'm gonna get canceled.
Well, that's why you need to stay at home. I am out of. I do not want to be in the cancel business. I that could be your thing, but I got a plan, and that it don't include being canceled. That's for sure. Let me delete some of these videos off of here real quick. Some of these screen records.
I'm Amari. I'm going to Venezuela for you know me, gang. It don't matter what it take. You know I'm gonna hit the countries that. Not I was gonna go to Venezuela before they was opening it up, but you got to go all the way to Mexico just to get the visa, gang. That's a lot.
He says it's safe out in DC yet. Every time I cut on the TV, teens are going nuts. I would say right now the mayor is trying to. The problem is the parents out here are fighting against the mayor to say that teens should be allowed to be out after 11, which sounds crazy. Like when I was a kid, fucking 14, 15, I wasn't out at 11. But parents is like, the parents are saying DC hasn't given kids something else to do other than run around in stores and stuff like that. But obviously the other people are saying they need to be their ass in the house at 11 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. They don't need to be in high places like the wharf, the National Harbor, but they running wild out there right now. The parents don't have like no accountability for where their children are, but the mayor's trying to do stuff, detain them and stuff like that, but it ain't working right now.
It's busting like that.
Yeah, I mean, just people run. I mean, I think every city is doing some shit like that. Every city, people are running around like it's a new trend right now. Have y'all seen the Scientology trend where they run inside the Scientology building and try to see how far they can get into it? It's actually like apparently Scientology is so guarded and gated. People doing like speed runs trying to see how deep they can get into the building. I'm like, man, kids ain't got shit else to do. Nothing to do.
I answer that.
You gotta go to Amsterdam for us. Yo, the thing about Amsterdam that you probably ain't gonna like is that that's like super transactional right there. Like, go to the window, go around to the side door. Here's what it is. Like, yeah, that doesn't make for good content, honestly.
Residential sewer?
Yeah, for sure, because it's behind the fucking glass. Ain't like fucking vending machine content. I'm sure some free joints out there somewhere. It's just, I didn't see any. Don't hit the link. You're gonna be on mute the whole time. Am I a hater because I don't want a bunch of pookies going to Cali and messing things up? No, that's fair.
You a hater.
Blue collar, what's up?
What's happening, man? What's going on with you?
Shit. Okay, cool.
What's
Hey,
the
you
word?
got another window open. You got to shut.
Man, just come back from Santo Domingo. What's happening with you?
Shit, chilling. You got another window because it's echoing.
Oh,
You gotta close
let me
something.
cut that one off. Yeah, let me mute that one.
Rob Rowley, welcome to the show.
Yo, what up?
Man? What it do?
What up, bro?
Man, what's happening with the health journey, Keith?
Yo, we got a weigh-in coming up soon, man. I think I'm a few pounds down. Probably could use some of this good weather. Oh, we still can hear the echo. It's something going on with the screen. You got you got another window open?
Yeah, I'm gonna close that one. Yeah, I'm here.
All right,
Sound
there we
better?
go. Yeah, I think so. Nah, we still got an echo. You might have to come out and go back in. Pause.
What about now?
Hello? Yep. Still there.
Still echoing?
I. So you know when you clicked on the link from YouTube, you got to close the one that say YouTube.
Yeah, I closed that one.
Hold on. Let me see if I can turn echo cancellation on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Yo, talk now.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Cool. You good now?
But yeah, man, shit, I'm down 55 now, man. Shit, I'm down to 200 pounds. I started off at 255. Hell
Damn.
yeah.
How much Ozempic you take? No, I'm messing with you.
I'm on Manjaro.
Oh, okay, I was joking, but
yeah, I'm on that 5. I started off on 2.5. I'm on 5 now.
Gotcha. Okay, sure. I haven't taken. I promise Al that I wouldn't take it. That way, it's a fair competition between me and him. The weigh-in is June 21st. I think it's the first day of summer. So I haven't taken it. So yeah,
I had to take it, man. My A1C was out of control. You know, I'm a diabetic.
Gotcha. I mean, yeah, if you got to, especially for health reasons, yeah, take that shit. Take whatever you got to take. I know a lot of people talk shit about it, but you got to do what you got to do.
I'll be in the gym 7 days a week, though. Even when I was in Santo Domingo, I was working out. I had a gym in my spot.
How was Santo Domingo looking? What you think?
Say, bro, it was good, bro. It ain't the suit. It's different. You know what I'm saying? And what I like about it, though, because I don't really like pros, like most of the chicks work. They got jobs, man. I had pregame before I got there. So I had 2 chicks that got jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I had to let one of them go, though, because she sounded like an American chick, man. You know what I'm saying? She was all argumentative and shit. I ain't gonna deal with that.
What they was looking like. That's what the people gonna want to know. What they was looking
they was like. Nice, bro. They was nice. About a Dominican 7.
Dominican 7. Okay. All right. That ain't bad. Dominican 7. Dominican 7, probably like a 8.5 in DC.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get on here and lie and say I had 10s, man. I had Dominican 7.
Hey, better
than I was meeting chicks while I was there. A lot of college students and shit like that.
Gotcha. Pat, what up?
Good trip though, man. Rode the subway. Did a lot of shit around the malls and stuff.
Gotcha. Let me check in with Pat. Pat, how you feel? What you got to put on this topic? We talking about travel space and stuff like that. What you got?
I'm chilling, man. I'm the travel space. You know, it is what it is. I don't even pay attention to the fundies as much, man. So I don't even know what's going on. But it seems like that's the conversation of what everybody talking about.
Yeah, I mean that's a big part. I mean, like I can't really even combat that with people in the chat when most of the time you cutting the TV on, it's a fundy. You know what I mean? Every time you got the TV on, fundy, time for fundy, for fundy. So
they keep running out of money.
Yeah.
So, other thing I see is everybody talking about Medellin and what they talking about as far as the immigration and what they doing at the airports. And I looked up because I think I saw on your last live one of them you had the migration Instagram page and they was taking pictures of cats that they was rounding up. And I went on their page, I did a search, and I actually came to a Facebook page. It's an expat Facebook page for Medellin, and sure enough, it was a brother there. He pretty much asked a question to all the people that was in the Facebook page. What's going on? Are they specifically trying to get brothers at the Medellin or whatever? And I was finna look at it, and they shut the comments down on his post. So that's one thing I've been hearing people talking about, and I'm not sure what's going on. I even heard maybe they doing something at CTG. So those are the 2 things that I've been hearing about.
Yeah, I've heard CCG now. It's coming to CCG. Yeah, I mean, I would say, like I said, if you don't put nothing in your luggage, I talk about that in this Medellin guide. Try to leave that shit at home, man. Try to
leave everything at home, folks. You gotta go raw, folks. Bucket.
They need to go to some different spots in Colombia. It's more than just Medellin and Cartagena. That's why I like Flyboy shit. I ain't gonna lie. He go to Barranquilla. He done found his own little niche.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to pull away from the main spots though.
Yeah, I never been big on Medellin. I only been there one night just to go to Guatape. I've gone to Cali a few times and I've gone to Cartagena. I think the thing is though is like it's easy for me to say, all right, I'm gonna just leave Medellin alone because I don't go there like that. But for people that do, it's a little bit harder, especially if you look at the people they trying to round up. They might go ahead and spread that to Cartagena, and then next will be Cali, because they trying to make a point. I think they're trying to make a statement. So right now, Medellin is like the number one thing. But if we was just all say, hey, let's start going to this place and they'll probably adjust.
That's why you got to spread out, my G.
I agree both sentiments. You definitely got to spread out, but I could see it coming to other parts of it. But you know, at the same time, I could see it not even just other parts, just going to other countries. We've seen like a little crackdown a little bit everywhere. You know what I mean? It starts in
try some different places. I think I'm going back to Cuba in June.
I mean, is that a perfect fix when they talking about it ain't no power? Food limited, like even more now.
Oh, it's power.
Your boy
like the main
Triple
got power over there by the boulevard. It got power. Them boys still partying down there. The club's still open and everything.
I'm sure they are. I mean, Cuba was already like I said, last time I was there was 2 years ago.
Then that inflation that hit, shit. If you a P for P nigga, I'm telling you, my the thing I used to always say, you know what I'm saying, when it come down to gratuity, that's what we gonna call it. When it come to gratuity, 10,000 CUP is you know what I'm saying, proper gratuity. And shit, with inflation that hit, shit, $10 CUP ain't nothing but about $20 right now.
Yeah, that's one thing. I think
shit, you know, shit, hey, $20. If you one of them guys that just got that addiction, you gonna get off right there.
All right, what somebody said key something.
Hey, nah, I was about to say
appreciate Barks.
My guy, my homies are known from the wreck and shit. They just went to Medi and shit like that, and they said that they be loud as hell and rowdy, and they said the immigration people they weren't really tripping. They said they was just looking for ex offenders and shit, and that's what they saying in the chat too. You got Banks and Amari. They saying like most niggas. They saying like if you ain't an ex offender, you don't really got nothing to worry about and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, man. I would say that's probably most likely true. You know what I mean? I understand why some people may not want to risk it because you see the headlines.
Yeah, I gotta wait till the storm goes over, then I'm back at it. But right now, like I said, give it like I'd say probably like 6 months and shit like that, and then when we check back in, I think the coast should be clear.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
What's the word, Rob? What's the word?
Rob, you still there?
I feel like a random trip down there ain't worth getting some crazy shit put on your jacket because they trying to make a political statement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they going as of now. I don't think they going out of their way to put nothing on you. I think they finding the people that already got something on them. But I would agree that it is time for a few other locations. I think you're gonna need a couple people to really like go to those locations and go to the close things. We've been on shout with Adonis. We've been on for an hour and 10 minutes. We need a few more locations. We need some close locations. Rob, you want to talk to the people a little bit about your trip coming up, or you want to keep it low key? How you feeling right now?
Yo, what up? You can hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can hear you now, folks.
Oh, all right. Yeah, no, we going to Barranquilla, Santa Marta, and Padera. We're gonna
There you
do
go.
3 locations in a 2-week span.
There you go.
So
I heard Santa Marta is a vibe. I've been wanting to get to Santa Marta. I heard that's a vibe right there.
I know a lot of people of the. I mean, people know Barranquilla, but Santa Marta would probably be the one that people hear a lot about, especially on that that GFE tip. So that's why we talked earlier. I'm like, nah, you got to keep that one in there.
And bro, it's good to be a big fish in a small pond, bro. See, Med is too oversaturated with us, bro.
Not
It's
if you
too
going to lot
oversaturated.
70, gang. When you go to lot 70, we don't see
Yeah.
we ain't see no niggas over there, did we, Keith?
No, we didn't. But you know,
I think y'all two should do another trip together too, bro. Y'all on to something. See, Pop with that adventure and Keith with the production. Y'all boys got a little vibe together, man. We got to get the people something different, bro.
yeah. I mean
Yeah.
that's probably in the cards if I decide to go back out. Trying to keep it tier free. It's tier free at the house right now, so you know what I mean, we want to keep it that way. But yeah, I mean, me and Pop definitely probably link up. Shout out to Rob. I just dropped the link for Rob Rally channel just so y'all can be tapped in. The trip is happening very soon. Don't necessarily want to say the exact day because we know how some haters is, but he will be out there and he do his thing. If you don't know who Rob Rally is, he do his thing pretty frequently. Always got something pretty decent with him on the video. So check out the videos, man. Check out the videos and have you committed to a live schedule yet, Rob, or what?
You are watching.
Whoa.
I'm gonna try to probably go live at least tap in at least once or twice a day while I'm out there.
Okay. And then you're
No,
gonna have some footage going on too, right?
yeah, hell yeah. It's gonna be a video from each place, most definitely.
Oh shit, I forgot. I can't play the music. So I forgot.
You ain't got the license, bro.
I ain't got the license, hey man. I should have booked the consultation. There we go. Rob was out in Ecuador, man. You know, people be saying people need to go other places. He out there doing it. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of guys from Peru too, man.
Yeah, seemed like the barber world that made that a staple.
Let me ask Rob, like, how you feel about Ecuador? Like, do you feel safe there last time you was there?
And Quito it was real safe, especially if you stay in like La Carolina and all that, like that area. That's like the more upscale area. But Guayaquil, that's like when that's the first time I ever felt like danger, like outside the country. Like Guayaquil, even in a nice area, like it still kind of look a little treacherous. Like even if you like San Bernardino, like that area, you still like feel like a little crazy. Like, and then like when you get off the airport, like when you get out of the airport, it's just it's dead quiet, bro. Like it's no noise. So it's like, yeah, like
sometimes quiet can make you more uneasy than it being loud.
Yeah, it was no car. Like you ain't hear no car. You ain't hear nothing. Like everybody getting out of there at night or something. Like if something wasn't right. But yeah, Ecuador is especially if you try and like go with some chicks that's not real super transactional, like because they make the US dollar out there.
Right.
So it's cool.
Okay, I'm gonna look at that.
Yeah. Like I said, check out this video right here. This is a good video. Rob need to put out the unreleased videos that he still got in his phone, like Santo Domingo too.
Yeah.
Dude's got to stop snitching though, man. God damn.
Yeah, that'd be the problem when like you going to the same places and like yeah, especially if you're dealing with like the pros or like chicks that was or like just known on social media, anything like dude's gonna hit them right up like, yo, you here, he making money off this video, like
Dudes do that for real? Oh hell
yeah,
no!
girl be like, yo, like
Hey, ask
girl
me
be like, yo,
about
you making money off me?
Hey,
That's why I don't put no females on the camera like talking about.
Yeah, I mean, if you in the game, if you in this game, you got to, because especially if you want them views.
Yeah, I don't care about the views, me.
It's only a certain like amount. It's only certain people that can really get away. Even like dudes that's like getting crazy views, they still they put chicks on the thumbnails and everything too. Like,
Yeah, eventually, every YouTuber is gonna have to deal with that. Like, if you it could be your girlfriend, and then she decides that y'all ain't messing with each other no more, and now you got a problem. I know.
Yeah, that happened to Zoe, remember?
Yeah, for sure. So everybody, I've seen it happen to Lord, myself, Bob, Rob. Like Rob, first video was like, God damn, they sending it already. I've seen, like people get crazy about these chicks for sure, or just trying to mess up what you got going on. Like, I had a chick, shit, soon as dinner is over, like 8 hours later, like, damn, somebody already sent it over. So, we got to enjoy the content when we can. At that time, because it may not be able to stay up that long. So yeah, so we do got a trip on the docket. We got Rob getting ready to go. Yeah. Speaking of Medellin, I saw this video right here. Fucking, you know how much of a blow that would be to start your trip. God damn, that would be a blower.
Damn.
taxi in on them.
Man, that's one of my biggest fears, man. Having to kill one of them niggas out there.
Taxis. I don't mess around with them taxis.
Yeah, get the Uber, man. Get the
Get the Uber.
They can't necessarily guarantee it.
Yeah, them taxis be working with them jack boys, man.
Yeah, that would be rough. I saw this video right here. This is pretty funny. Some Indian tourists got caught in Bali taking the footage, the guest suitcases, and pull out a haul including bath, pool towels, kimono robes, a hair dryer, doormat, dining utensils, and even a TV remote control box. Like, come on, man. God damn.
I'm leaving here with something.
Hey, no, for sure. Man, he taking a doormat.
So they getting their money's worth.
Yeah, for sure. They about to stop letting them in, man. In certain places. They acting. Oh, here we go. I think this way.
I'm gonna get on down, bro. Y'all take it easy, man.
Oh, I appreciate you stopping in, bro.
All right, bro.
Keep that wait list
All right,
going.
be smooth.
Yeah, this is fucking speed runs, man. Kids ain't got shit to do.
Speed run recorded. They came in blasting air horns.
That's how we got to start doing the favelas, y'all, in Brazil. All right.
Hell nah.
Wow, we gonna die.
we got to do a Brazil favela speed run.
Pop, that's right up your alley, bro.
Bob, you down?
You ready to die, folks? I'm just asking the question, folks. They gonna either
Pop,
beat the
that's how you go viral, bro.
Yeah, I ain't going viral that way, my brother.
Man.
Hey, Rob, what's your biggest fear?
Pop, you remember the old Chicago, man?
Oh my God. Yeah, hey.
Dudes was getting shot on live and everything.
Oh yeah, facts.
They don't want them to find the basement. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it's like get out. They can handle it themselves. Yeah, they don't want to.
Oh yeah, there's something going on over there.
Hey man, some of y'all need to stay in the States, man. Like, dog.
What the heck?
Sucking random toes in Houston.
Oh hell no! Nah. And she get, hey man.
So, hey, I always be wondering what kind of freaks be going out of the country. And there you go. There you have it right there.
Well,
man.
they say that's in Houston. Hey, they've been going. I've been hearing a lot about Houston the last like 2-3 years. Everybody going to Houston for like, Memorial Day and stuff like that. Like it's been hype down there. I didn't know they was doing all that though.
Yeah, that's fucking Houston. He said, quick, I just took a quick trip to Cancun. They forced you. Yeah, in Cancun, they kind of got it a little bit more gated off. They started doing that there in Jamaica, places like that where they don't even like allow. And for a time, when I first started going to Colombia, Uber was illegal, or and then once it wasn't illegal, they would try to stop Ubers from coming into the little section. You had to like go upstairs or whatever. That was a thing right there.
What they doing with Cancun?
Oh, so like you can't call an Uber to like where the airport is. Like they can't get in. Like you got to take a shuttle or the taxi. It's like $100 just to fucking. I mean, from what I know, and the last time I went, it's like $100 to get like to the hotel zone.
Oh
they
man,
super overtaxing.
I think that's how it was. No, it wasn't like
Yeah,
it wasn't necessarily that strict in Costa Rica, but I think they make the Uber go out like outside of like the where all the taxis and stuff is. Like you kind of got to walk outside.
Man, them niggas tried to charge me for $100 from that Cancun for 15. Nigga, is literally a 15-minute drive, gang. I said, hell no. I stood on
that's where I'm trying to go this year at Cancun. I'm trying to go like maybe December and
Cancun, Pat. You going to a resort or what
a
you like looking
resort.
for out there? You
Yeah,
going
I'm
with
going to
somebody?
resort. Yeah, I'm going with this little chick.
Oh, okay, you good then. You bring in, you feel me, fish. But just going out there for a regular vacation, man, fuck no. I don't
Yeah,
see a point. It's just like a tourist area, but it's like real touristy. Like hell no. I'm
yeah,
cool.
that's like Aruba somewhere. It was just all tourist stuff.
Yeah. So I just somebody just sent me said for Rello talking about him and Future going to Kenya. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, pray that's some other time. Not when I'm lying on it.
Did he already go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a total disaster.
That would be my worst nightmare is being there at the same time while he doing some stupid shit.
Right.
Hell nah. Tricks to stay at Aloft and Hotel Zone for $109 a night. Agri House for couples and families. Cancun is whack. That's why you invest priority pass. You can have that. He would be dumb to return. I think he's just trying to hype the people up for anything outside of Thailand. I don't know.
Is he even allowed back in that?
I mean, shit, he got 9 lives, man. He probably could go there and be just fine somehow. Somehow they might mess with him a little bit, but
he ain't gonna get no chicks like he did last time. He ain't get nothing. So because the way he approached, it ain't gonna work. Because we talked about that last time. That's why that was a disaster because he doing it. It's fundy, so he got to do what everybody tell him to do. So people say, "Oh, if you want some money, you got to get on this chick, get on that chick." So now he just going around in the club. He said he was disappointed. But it's just how you forced to talk to chicks that you're not even supposed to be talking to, and you gotta hurry up and get them to your room just because the fundy say so.
Nah, I
Any
think he
chick
just
in her
liked him
right
out the
mind would
way.
be like, I ain't going with. I don't even know you, so
Hey
it
Pat.
ain't gonna work.
Hey Pat, I don't think the chat want the folks to put sumo wrestlers on the live. So now,
hey, Paul, how many of them ones would you have hit, Paul?
man, Keys. Man, Future had the best chick during the trip, and that's crazy. Finch, I ain't see the I ain't see the polar bear he had on stream earlier, folks. But niggas hit me up telling him he had a sumo wrestler, folks. I'm telling you, folks. That hey Pat, ain't no nigga pay. Well, niggas did pay to see him hit hit the little cow on Twitter. Damn, folks. Hey, Keith, you gotta step it up, gang.
Nah, I ain't got nothing up. I'm cool. Hold on. He did Twitter time with the cow outfit.
Yeah, that's what niggas was saying. He did Twitter time. He was on Kickstream and he was telling niggas, he told niggas to give me what's that shit called on Kick that you pay for? Keith, you know what I'm talking about.
Subscribers or like the whatever. Damn, I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Gifted subs or whatever.
Yeah, gifted, y'all gifted. So he somebody paid for the gifted and he hit it on, you feel me? On the Twitter. That's what niggas said, folks.
Hell no.
Okay. All right, man. Hey. The space is the space. That's all I got, man. The space is the
Keep
space,
me out of
man.
that side of the space.
Man,
Hey, Rob, you setting up the Twitter time, Rob? Or what?
That's nasty work, dog.
Oh yeah, folks. Yeah.
yeah, man, hell no, dude.
Mm.
He said, "Wait, he smashed something on Twitter." Yeah, that's what the shit. That's what the everybody been saying. He smashed on Twitter and shit like that. And then you got Finch X being a cam girl and shit.
It's a weird space, man. Hey,
it's crazy.
No,
It's crazy.
no, it's absolutely not, brother. We
so the
not
other
doing
day,
Who X or Cam?
let,
I ain't know
Yeah,
that.
the other day, what, Keith?
let me ask y'all a question, man. How much involvement do you think the space should have between the relationship of YouTubers and pros? How much of a say? Let me ask you again. How much of a say so or involvement should the chat have between YouTubers and a relationship with a pro? What do you think, Paul?
How much involvement should the chat have? Like, elaborate on what you mean.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I don't,
let me just give you a quick synopsis of what I'm saying. So the other day, a YouTuber, I ain't gonna say his name, Philly Dom. I like Philly Dom, but Philly Dom was on the panel apparently with Future. I'm trying to make sure I got the story right. And the same girl that Future was messing with, Philly Dom used to mess with, and she let Philly Dom stay at the crib for like a month or two or whatever, right? And
Right.
What you mean stay at the crib?
Like,
Oh,
like
she
stay,
live.
stayed with him.
like stay with her, yeah, like stay with her, right?
God.
But and again, I don't know if my chat is this weird, but they was like, Philly, you gotta pay her and you gotta compensate her more. You gotta do this and like it was almost like a union for pros echoing in the chat. And I was like, yo,
Nah, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, no, that was the same shit that they did with that Lucy situation where they was sent the 500 and shit like that. Thomas, so nah, we ain't gonna send you the money and shit. We gonna pay for Lucy and shit like that. Like, I don't know.
They weird then, man. They weird.
I mean, we on that
I'm
side.
not
We
saying
on
you're
that
supposed to
side.
dog anybody out, but
No, but we on that side though.
making sure that that I don't know, man. Like they trying to treat the pros like wives, man. Like I don't know what's going on, man. I was just like, I get it. You know, I get it, I guess. Like, okay, you want to make sure everybody's treated nice, but at the same time, like, they
Man, them niggas trying to put some shit on Lil Way, folks. We just gonna call it what it is, folks.
maybe, I don't know, maybe.
I think it's weird. I think they just want to feel involved.
Maybe. So straight Python, fix it up. Like I said, sometimes people send me clips. Sometimes I check it out, or I may stop in, clear it up real quick. So because that's pretty much how it went. And they were saying Philly gave her $200 or supposed to give her $200, like all types of shit.
Wait, how did this come about though? Like, what? Why did they bring this on the stream?
I guess because Philly was with Future. I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, all these girls are interchangeable. Like you get it. Like they mess with one, they mess with another. You know what I mean?
Yeah, folks. Like we
Yeah,
get that, but
suppose.
why did that conversation have to happen, folks?
I don't know. Somebody fill in the blanks for me if I got it wrong. Captain Saver Pro.
Pro Savers unite. Oh, folks.
I said, yo, dude's about to start lobbying for fair pay. I'm telling you. Hey, this is bullshit.
I think it's a certain type of dude that's trying to overstay
Hey,
or like
you got
stay.
pregnancy test?
Oh, hold on, Pop. I know you ain't.
Dang, Pop.
Pop.
Oh my god, damn, I ain't
Pop.
know.
Congratulations, Pop.
No, chill, bro.
Pop. I
Chill,
want to make sure
Congratulations.
you never go on a trip again.
chill, bro. Y'all gotta relax.
Congratulations, dog.
Y'all gotta relax, man.
Them
We heard
Jordan
it now,
5s
Pop.
came out.
I ain't even know I was. I didn't even know that I was unmuted.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yo,
Congratulations, dog.
hey, hey, don't ever tell Pop. Hey, can you pull the pizza rolls off the oven? Them motherfuckers gonna be crispy by the time he get them out. Yo, you can't pull out the driveway, pull a piece out of the oven, pull some chicken tenders out.
Hey, listen. This
You will
is
pull up.
listen.
You can't pull nothing.
This probably just a false sign for people. motherfuckers having false symptoms. You know how that keeps. Come on, you done had some
No,
scared
hey,
too.
hey, don't put it on me, brother. Don't put it on me. Hey, what? Nah.
Them Jordan
Let's
5s just
get
came out.
back
We
to the
gonna get the baby
conversation.
5s.
Let's get back to the conversation,
Hey,
man.
you put us in the
You
conversation.
remember?
Oh, hey, listen.
All right, go ahead. All right, well, we'll move on, man. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Let's talk about Finch, man. Anyways, man, I think niggas. Do you think niggas pay to see folks do Twitter time too, folks?
I think a lot of these freaky boys would pay for a lot of YouTubers to put their dick on the screen. I'm gonna be honest, but I mean, hey, everybody got their own little thing. Everybody got their own little kinky ways or whatever. It's like I can't watch a tape if a dude got a rubber on. Like, nah.
Yeah,
I'm like, man,
it's
come be
crazy.
a man. Like, you gotta hit raw. I don't want to watch no hub with no P hub and a dude hitting with a rubber. I'm being honest. So everybody got their own little quirks.
Yeah, I knew it was something when I seen that boy come truck with me when he paid for Giammo clips and shit like that. I was like, oh yeah, the spaces. When that nigga truck said that on the live, fool, I was like, yeah, niggas really want to see niggas hit these hoes, fool. Like,
Yeah. Philly helped Sabrina son start his channel as well. Philly claimed he paid his and her way in Boca Chica and say she owes, and she says he hold on. And she say owes her money. Okay. She says he owes her money. Philly Dom helped Sabrina start her channel and live with her in Boca Chica years ago. Yeah, even if he owe her money, not sure who owed, but Philly showed records of sending money to Sabrina's son, but the son ain't passed the money or message. They all dirty to me. Even if Philly owes the chick money, who gives a fuck? He owe a hoe some money.
exactly, what the fuck is wrong
Really,
with
this
these
is bullshit.
niggas,
You need
fool?
to pay that woman.
Hey, that nigga, hey Philly, salute to that nigga Philly, fool. He doing the game right. Niggas just be mad because they ass suckers and they getting finesse game. Like what the hell?
Yeah, they said they sound corny, man.
I mean,
Cause that's between him and her. You know, he already got a history with her. He already helped her. So who is we to say, oh, you need to do more? Man, that's between them two.
hey man,
Yes, man, that's what. Now I see what you were saying, Keith. Yeah, these niggas weird to sell, fo. Like, come on, fo. That's not P, gang. That's not P, man.
I mean,
Man, that's the only thing, man. The fundy bring that freaky boy element. They because they be
Like, these niggas too invested into these hoes, gang. Like,
yeah.
they are too invested, fo. That when are you doing the show, Keith?
I guess sometime soon. I thought about doing it tonight, but I wasn't sure how long I was gonna be on here.
Yeah, you should have, cause you what. I know it's some guys in the chat right now that's ready to tell their story, fo. Like.
Hey, if anybody in the chat is in love with a chick and wants to save a woman from overseas, please, when I do my show, Is It Time to Save Hoes? Please come and tell your story. No judgment. I believe this is the only way that life is going to resume for the travelers is if dudes wife hoes, unfortunately, for most guys, because I think when the choice is something they don't like to look at versus something they like to look at as hoe, but she a hoe, I think they're gonna pick something they like to look at as a hoe. I'm gonna be
We
honest. So
hey
we doing that
we
social.
need to okay, and also when y'all bring y'all story, because I'm sure Keith's gonna do this like probably next week or something like that. Make sure y'all bring y'all's brain scan results and shit like that.
Hey,
I know.
hey. Also, y'all can stay anonymous. You can send me the story. Send, you know what I mean? Like we don't say names if you don't want to say names. A lot of times we try to stop people from telling their story. People like, no, I'm telling it. Like, hold on, I'm telling you.
She did change, Keith. Keith.
Yeah. A lot of times we like, bro, it's gonna sound crazy if you tell it. It's gonna sound. They be like, nah, I'm telling you. I'm like, okay, it's gonna sound crazy. So, hey, feel free if you want to just send me a message how it worked out for you. You can send me a receipt of it. You can send me what the chick looked like. I won't show it unless I'll just say, hey, the chick does look good or whatever. I won't have to show it, but yeah, nah. But I do think that's what's happening more and more in the space right now. Is dudes are gonna have to wife up a little hoe, a little prosty probably, and just power wash her off. I say that all the time. Just power wash her off and be in love. You know what I mean? So we got the show. The thumbnails already ready, which I try to make my thumbnails in advance when I got shows. So yeah, it's time to save hoes, man. Get that demon out of them, man. Pop.
Nah, don't say Bob. Folks.
Oh,
Don't say Bob. I ain't trying to fix no demon gang. She gone.
hey, Pop, man.
Hey,
Hey, you
hey,
know I'm gonna
Keith,
call you.
let me see you do it first. First, let me see you do
Nah,
it. Then
you
I'll maybe do.
got
I'll maybe
nothing to do with
try.
me, broski.
Cause
This
look,
got nothing.
Keith, you would never leave me wrong, folks. So look,
No.
listen.
Yeah, no. Well, apparently somebody's leading something. God damn. Pal, what are you doing? You know I'm gonna call you after this live right here.
Hey, no. You don't. What's crazy is because the chat don't even know what's going on for real. So it's not even. Yeah, but next, next to
Hey,
know.
hey, I pray to God it's one of the ones that you already got.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
No. It's come on, Keith, come on, folks. You know I'm smart, gang. It's definitely one of the ones I already got though. Yeah. So like, yeah, ain't nothing like that. We ain't just overly doing it. You feel me? Hey, I strap out in the country and out the country, bro. So
Hey
hey,
man, hey, whatever it is, we're gonna support and hold our brother down.
Yeah, we got you.
After eating up all her food where he had nothing, he left. He stayed with her, promised her money after eating up all her food when he had nothing. He left and never gave her anything.
You probably gave us something, all
hey,
right.
LJ, you
And
might as
that's
well
why
just go
she
book
let
your
him
flight
do
and eat that box on full,
hey,
sir.
hey, hey, LJ, show up to the show, brother. It's time to say the hoe, man.
it.
It's time to save her, bro.
I'm
It's time to
trying to
save her.
say.
It's time to save her, man. Nah, that's funny. Nah, I mean, yo, I get it. Nobody want, and I do believe that every time a dude treats one of these girls right, it does give the other guys that go after him to that place leverage. Like I hope every dude starts wifing up chicks in these countries because that will make love bombing so much easier. Because they're gonna be, oh no, he means that. Because I saw the last dude, he bought her a car. Like, oh shit, that might happen to me. Yeah, so nah, damn. I'm fucking Mountain Dew. Damn. All right. Have y'all been watching the playoffs, man? LeBron been cooking. I know y'all been seeing my boy LBJ at 41. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all seen LeBron the other night. Y'all
I ain't been watching it.
Oh my God. They gave LeBron. This is how they was talking right here. Hold on. This is how they was talking before the series started.
Hey, the
Lakers are going home in April. Ladies and gentlemen, they couldn't stop a cold. I'm giving them zero, I repeat, zero chance of getting out of the first round, which means their season ends this month.
They gave them zero. They was talking that shit.
You got your top 1 and 2 guys out. Now you're relying on a 41-year-old LeBron James to turn into LeBron James. And listen, that's not going to be an easy thing as well.
But right now, speaking truth, no, we don't have enough to win the series. Period. Not with.
Everybody was down with my man. LeBron been cooking.
Yeah, I heard they surprising a lot of people.
Yeah,
What I heard I got a family in Cleveland, and they tied with the Raptors. He was like, LeBron looking so good, we wish we had him back.
yeah,
We'll take a 41-year-old and it'll make the Cavaliers better.
Yeah, let's play right here.
Dang, that's hustle.
Plucked them. Boom. Kick it out. Fourth quarter, 15 seconds ago. Bang. Tie the game up. This is a hell of a game. It's been some good ass games in the playoffs so far. KD was already out. But KD is not a flex, man. KD was already out. They already knew KD was out. So
yeah.
So that you know what I mean? You can't have revisionist history. It was, you know what I mean? They still had high draft picks, and on paper it looked like that the Rockets were still better than the Lakers. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think that they would win the series.
I ain't think they had a fucking chance, gang. If we gonna be all the way 100, I ain't like, come on, Keys. I ain't think they had a chance, gang. The Rockets is bums, gang. But they need a point guard. They need a true point. That's what they need.
You think they fire? I don't know about fire. I think they pretty. I feel like Ja Morant has got more shoes in like a 4-year window than like any fucking player.
You feeling a little better? What's that? What's them?
These are new Ja Morants.
I mean,
they look like a glove.
They all right.
Yeah, they not too bad.
They look like
decent.
I think
they don't look like fat. They don't look like fat daddies. Like no
price tag on them.
Probably like 140. Ja Morants don't be that high. They look pretty decent. I like the pink ones.
For 140, that's not.
Yeah, you know, Ja Morant's, Kyrie's, Anthony Edwards, all them, you know, they kind of be Giannis, all them shoes be kind of like in the 120, 140. I would like to see him in a decent, like a regular color, like maybe like a black or red. Like I can't even imagine trying to put a fit on with these right here. These, maybe these and these, maybe, but yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad. Ja Morant. I guess the J on one shoe is supposed to be the JA. That's JA, but this side, you know, it's backwards, but that's a JA for Ja.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty good.
They look cool.
Yeah, pretty good design. I'm thinking about adding some green into my place right now. It's this fucking chair I want from IKEA. This chair pretty hard right here. I want this chair, but I don't know how it's gonna fit into my background. But I want this chair. It's a nice looking chair.
It look like something out of Mario Land or something.
Something out of Mario Land.
Yeah,
that's funny. Nah, I do like the chair. Yeah, that is funny. I can see it too.
Yeah.
Out of Mario Land. Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, IKEA got a new collection coming out. I'll be saving.
IKEA crazy, man. I remember I walked in there for the first time like a couple years ago. We got one in St. Louis, and I almost got lost in the mud.
Yeah, I like IKEA, but I hate putting shit together. That's for sure. I hate putting shit together. Putting shit together is not for me. Let's see. What else we got? Dude getting robbed for his chain in Brazil. We know how that go. Snatch this shit. People help him, though.
They jumped him?
Yeah, I guess some passers by stopped and detained him. Gotta stop with the jewelry.
Hey, you see your
That's
boy?
in
You see
Brazil.
your boy and Clay Thompson? He cheated on
Oh
your girl,
yeah,
Keith.
man.
What?
Clay Thompson has set us back 20 years. He done set us back.
Wait a minute. He cheated on Megan?
Yeah, man. He done set us
Oh, we
back.
good. He ain't no setback. We good. Them that's light skin down. They down like 3,000 on that.
Nah, man.
They don't put him in with us?
Oh, well, they thought Clay was the answer. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You could say it was some good men around, but they like if Clay cheated, he was
I
doing
see your point.
all the corny shit possible. They was matching outfits, all types of shit. This was her post.
Hold on.
Cheating had me around your whole family, playing house, got quote unquote cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous. Bitch, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all.
Another dick.
Damn, man.
Damn. I'm up.
Come on, Clay. Come on, Clay.
Clay a smart man.
I'm sorry I was late, babe.
That's the test of her loyalty to see if she was down or not.
I'm sorry. There's no excuse.
He goofy, and she thought she gave him a pass.
100%. She thought she found something different.
Yeah.
She thought she had something different. My man was out there making TikToks and shit. Look.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, some good coochie will make you do some shit, man.
Yeah.
Some good coochie will make you do some shit.
Man. Dude, hey, I don't know. When a dude got options, that changes things.
I mean, he had his time. Hold on.
And girl, the other day, Daddy had came to town. Shout out to my granny for teaching me how to make this. Okay, so yeah, this me stirring on my baked beans. I seen somebody how he's talking about making drop a cookbook. I think I definitely will do that. Okay, so after this, checking on my baked beans. Mr. Thompson had never had boudin before, y'all. So I had to put him on the boudin. I'm pretty sure he really, really liked it. You know, he Bahamians love that good rice. And
that's his father?
Yeah, she was cooking for the whole family.
Oh, man. He messed up.
Hey, somebody said this is the moment he was checked out right here. You know when you tired of a chick right here. You like, man, I don't even want to be here. Like, God damn, this bitch is annoying.
Like, I really let this bitch drag me into this. This ain't even me. Clay don't seem like he like a loud bitch anyway. So we gonna keep it like 100.
For sure, but sometimes like
Sometimes opposites attract.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think he just want to have a little fun. He didn't think he was gonna go this far, and he like shit. He tested on the loyalty. That's what he did. Salute to Clay, man.
So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because I'm thinking in my mind, like, why would you? Because, and I'm not trying to say nothing about Megan, but I'm saying if you didn't want a relationship with her, you could have just, had your fun and y'all would have both been cool. And they both celebrities. They know how it go. They didn't have to make it serious. So I'm trying to see, why is he in this relationship, but he don't actually want to be in it?
Well, I mean, I think sometimes the idea, I mean, we all know, like, the first, like, 2 weeks when you pretending you in love, sometime could be the best shit ever, right?
True.
So, you know what I mean? You might get too deep before you realize you shouldn't get too deep. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I thought I really liked this joint, but I really don't. She actually kind of annoying. Like, you know what I mean? Anything could be like that. So maybe
Yeah, but then even then, like you should just say, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Well, Don, you know what? That'll be hard. Never mind. Because they celebrities, so everything is posted. See,
200
that's the thing.
M's. 200 M's.
200 M's, man.
Klay Thompson, 200. He can have almost any bitch in the world.
Yeah, he can.
200 M's, Keith.
I mean, I get it, but if you're saying that's the case, he didn't even have to do that. Then. You know, if you can have anybody, you don't even have to go for Meg at all. You know what I mean? So
But
it's
you
like,
know, niggas like to have a little fun.
I get it. I'm not blaming them.
It's fun chicks out there that ain't Meg though. That's the thing.
I ain't blaming them.
Meg look good, but she can rap. He probably can meet other chicks that's way better than Meg as far as looks.
Somebody had this right here. When you don't care how people see you, Moneybag, Party, G-Eazy, Meek, Burna Boy, The Baby, Lukaku, whatever his fucking name is, Tory Lanez, they got him short as shit, and they Klay Thompson and got him flowers. Hey, dog.
And them all the dudes she dated.
Apparently so, but it's a bunch missing. People say because she used to mess with Trey or something like that.
Man, when she used to be in college, she said she was popping that mouth.
Hey, that's what's it. That might be what's it.
So somebody said, I don't believe this, but I don't know if I believe it. That apparently somebody, I think it was Big Fendi, said that Meg had the expectation that Klay would pay, for her monthly expenses, and it was like 700 bands.
That's stupid.
So
I know she ain't that stupid.
I mean, the more you got, the more they expect it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
They expect it. Yeah, hey, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't know, man. That's a compromising position to be in. Like, you a woman, you make a lot of money, and you looking for a guy, and you make more money than most guys. It's gonna be hard if you're not able to say, okay, it's okay for him not to make more than me. She is a millionaire, and she wants him to spend millions on her. That's not gonna work.
They say about chicks, man. Chicks don't like nothing more than not having to spend their own money. And Full Court said, I don't believe that because she got money. Look at what Kanye had to give up, and Kim had money. Look at what Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert. You know what I mean? Like, just because they got their own money,
yeah,
don't mean that they don't want your money too. So.
Yeah, that's a thing, though. That's like, you don't even have to look at the famous people. That's just if women who are successful, period, they admit it. They admit it. They say, if they make $500,000 a year or this, they want the guy to make more, even if there's less guys around that make more. That's all of them. That's kind of how they do. It's a compromising. It's a messed up position to be in because if a woman, that's kind of a feminine thing. That's how they feel. A woman want to be taken care of. There's not nothing wrong with that, but it's just that at some point, if you are successful, you kind of, got to compromise. But they not doing it, so I don't know what they gonna do. But they steady running into trouble, just like Meg is.
Yeah, man. It's yeah. Plays the NBA superstar, but no, was never in the cars. That wop ain't whopping. That's funny. The boxing win. Why would he cheat on that? Overrated as fuck. Why wouldn't he cheat on that? Hey, man. Hey, y'all been robbed outside the US? I haven't. Motherfucker got me for that at that fucking hooker dolls for $150 for that Coca-Cola. That's a robbery. $50 you run and jump on that chair with both feet. Hey, show enough. We don't do that over here. This ain't the challenge space over here, all right?
Hey, Keith, you gonna open up Pandora's box, fool?
Hell nah. We ain't opening that. Fucking Rello trying to shut that motherfucker right now.
Yeah, he can't take. I don't think he gonna be able to take.
He done a good job of not doing it. I mean, he held his ground, and they still sent it in. So
facts.
He paid 700 bands. He only got about 200 months before he broke. Yeah, you do the math. He said Nicki Minaj married a regular dude. Even I think when Nicki Minaj married that regular ass dude, I think that was kind of the beginning of like her down slow,
A
probably.
wall.
Like once people see you like extra regular, it's hard to see you up there. I think in her case, I think was like the downfall. She had to move, can't move certain places because he on the list. I don't even know. Love must have got her.
I also, well, that's another thing. Like he probably is okay with letting her have the power in the relationship,
for sure.
and she that's what she wants. So, and also like when I look at Nicki, like we probably like look out there, you know, it's Nicki Minaj, but in terms of like a real relationship, she might not have as many options as we thought she had, because of her reputation. I remember she came at old boy, what's his name? Michael B. Jordan. She came at him like on stage. She tried to throw something at him and he dodged it. So, you know, she got a reputation. So she just went back to somebody that she can just control.
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. The power couple shit don't work. She can have Stephon Diggs now when he signed for the Cement Pros. Yeah, that's crazy.
It didn't work out with Meek Mill, remember?
Yeah, no, it didn't. Yeah, it didn't work out with that.
And part of that was her not being able to control what's his name, Drake and stuff. They was talking about maybe she did stuff when, so you know, Meek wasn't going. Probably that's probably the real reason why that didn't work out. Meek wasn't going to take that.
Yeah. That's hurtful. Inflatable furniture. What are we? What are we going here? It's an IKEA collection, brother. Relax. All right, relax. Relax. It's for looks, man. I know my ideal living room does not look good to you because it's full of LEDs. So I already know that you would be like, all right, this shit gotta go, man. God damn. God damn. Here's my dream, Banks, right here. Here's my dream. A bunch of LEDs and shit in my living room. This might be a little bit too much, but God damn. That one might be a bit much, but you get the vibes. Let's see. Bang. What's the fuck is cuz name? Not Bang. Games with it's something like that. Fuck cuz name is. I can't remember. Look, I knew Banks. I knew Banks was talking shit.
Yeah, that's too much.
You know, like all them LEDs.
Nah, I don't like that. I like the regular classic shit.
Fucking black leather couch and a picture of Mike Tyson on the wall, right?
No, man. I like neutral colors, man. I don't like no black leather. That was back in the day. That was
the shit back in the day, right there.
Good. And
hey,
then,
man, hey, I'll keep it real. How many of y'all in the chat got a black leather couch right now? Put a one in the chat if you got a black leather couch. One in the chat if you got a black leather couch, man.
Had the black leather couch with the matching black bar with it. And it wasn't a picture of Mike Tyson, it was a picture of Black Jesus. I had the little Black Jesus.
Hey, Jay Spitter, we just literally pulled that picture up a minute ago with Meg. He said, "You talk, yo, what are we? Yeah, we just showed the picture. You gotta keep up, man. You gotta keep up with the chat, brother." Restoration hallway look. Not anymore, but I sure did. I know it's somebody in here with a black leather couch, man. That's the first thing you get when you get an apartment, man. Black leather couch.
Black leather couch.
Black leather couch is the first starter.
With the black furniture with the gold trim.
Oh man. Man. What's the longest it ever took you to get your shit fully furnished when you move?
Shit, whole year probably. First time, probably a year.
Gotcha. All right. Pop, you got a black leather couch, Pop?
That's old shit.
He had one though.
That's freaky shit. Nah, I ain't never had no black leather couch. My mama had one.
Oh, your mom had one. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
what color is your
my
couch,
grandma
Pop?
had a white leather couch, and my mama had a black leather couch.
What color is your couch, Pop?
Gray.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. There's some dope ass couches outside of black leather couches that doesn't look like you play Fortnite all day. Oh shit. Yeah. Hey, that's funny. Hey, now like I like those like color couches. I think I would be tired of having a color couch though, like a red couch or a green couch. I think I would be a little tired of it, but I do be liking them. I do be liking them color couches.
I stick to the neutral colors because of that. Because after a while, like if you get tired with it, you know, when it comes to the furniture, you kind of want to just keep it there and not. It ain't something you want to be switching out. So I like the neutral, like browns and what neutral colors like that.
Man, yeah. I wanted to do like gray and like navy blue at one time, and I'm like, that'll be boring as hell on stream. Attention, all hot girls, we will all be cheating on our men tonight for Meg. Even when you lead a man to water, he still won't drink. Cheat first. They are planning a cheating campaign, fellas. We got to be careful.
Hey, salute to them.
No,
They don't get no salute.
man, they tripping, man.
fucking that's funny. He said like you play Fortnite all day.
Oh yeah, nobody on the panel talked about this shit. Hey, what's up with this social shit, gang?
With what?
That social shit.
Yeah, that's the front. Yeah, welcome to the show. I need to put like a first take ticker on the side. I think of all the stuff we talked about. So we talked about social. I started the show with that. I said, "Damn."
No, I know. I'm talking about niggas who got on the panel though.
Oh, okay.
We ain't addressed that, folk. As a collective.
No, that was Clay Thompson. But okay. What's your take on it?
Well, I ain't been like keeping up with the space too much.
Well, all we know for sure is he is not in Thailand. How do you feel?
Yeah,
about
I know.
That?
He in Puerto Rico, folk, because I seen the notification for his live had popped up, and I instantly got shitty. Bro, I'm like, folk. He said he was in Thailand, but apparently he's in Puerto Rico. What was the first thing that came to your mind, Keith?
I said honestly. It's like the second season of The Wire. Like you expected one thing, but it's something different.
Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a terrible fucking thing if people send you money and then you go and do some whole other random shit. But again, it's not my money. I mean, I put my 25 in it, but
I put my dub in it too.
Oh, damn.
Fuck, nigga. Nigga, I want to see blood drawn.
No, stop now. I'm not saying that.
This is what I paid for.
I'm saying I do want you to go where you said you was going to go. You know, and I don't, like I said, I said this on the panel. I said, even if he go out there and don't even interact with those two, and he just gives us better lives than what he's doing now, I'd be happy with that. But
yeah, the fact that folks ain't go out there and shit like that is just like, gang, like, I don't know, folks. Niggas talking about this all in a plan and shit like that, but man, fuck that shit, nigga.
Hey, how much of a plan do you need to find somebody who's on streaming live? You know
all
what I mean?
The time, folks. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck, bro? He gon' That's what I'm saying. What's the plan? Because how long ago was the fundraiser for that shit?
Probably 2-3 weeks ago, I guess.
Exactly, gang. So that's what I'm saying. If it was 2 weeks ago and he was hitting himself, I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like.
All right, hey, Steve, welcome to the show.
What up? What's good?
Hey, how you feel, brother? What's going on? What's new?
Feeling good, man. Chilling, just man. But nothing's really new right now, man. We're gonna be gearing up for we're going to CTG in a few months, but we don't really got no trips planned. But we're just trying to figure out what's going on in the space, bro. Like shit's just
I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like y'all been a little quiet. I know you've been working, doing your thing with King, I'm sure. I feel like y'all been a little bit more quiet than normal. What's up?
We've been traveling a little bit, kind of low key. I was at Coachella. Al just went out of the country. We're kind of doing like little short trips, nothing like really vlog worthy or live worthy. We got F1 weekend coming up in Miami next week, and then we got Rolling Loud coming up. So I've been doing like a lot of shit with King. So we're still gonna be doing our shows every week, but yeah, we're gonna be a little bit quiet for the next few weeks, and then probably like mid to late June we'll start to kick it up more. But right now we just got like mad shit going on here in Miami. So, and then we got Fashion Week, the swim week and shit. So we got mad shit going on. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So
feel like the space is weak right now, or what?
Space is ass right now, bro. Shit's booty. Like it's crap. It's just a lot of like, I don't know. Like I feel like you said earlier, we need some new maybe some new content creators to hit the scene, or I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of dry. I'm not really feeling none of the trips that's going on right now. I think it's just, I don't know. It's mid, bro. It's mid. And to be honest, I don't know what's gonna turn it around. Like, you know what I mean? I think it's someone's gotta, I don't know what someone's gotta do, but I don't know if we need another crash out moment. I think another thing too is Razor stopped doing lives. I think a lot of people really downplay how much Razor's lives really hype shit up. This is an interesting take, Keith, but do you think if Razor was still like kind of doing his lives every week or whatever, that this Relo trip would have more interest? I feel like Razor would point out certain things, and then the trip would get more interest. I mean, maybe it would still be, people would still think it's trash, but I'm thinking like Razor does help. I think a lot of people, especially Relo.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I think Ray's being in the space definitely helps. However, I feel like even if Ray's was like watching and going live, I feel like he would really have to stretch it to like, you know what I mean, to make it better, because I feel like nothing's really happened. Like, you know, you say a few jokes or whatever, but I even try to imagine like what would Razor's thumbnail be? Relo brings a big girl home. Like, you know, I'm like, what would it be like? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't even know what he would cover. I hope Razor's all right too. I reached out to him. I know he had a lot of stuff going on with his brother or whatever. That. So. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's hard to review something that's not really reviewable, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
you know what I
mean.
I mean,
do you like, if you in the space, do you really want to go on the ledge to associate yourself with someone like Relo to the certain extent, where understanding that sometimes it can be unpredictable? Like sometimes, like I understand it's like, okay, well, he can get a lot of views because things can go crazy. But what if things go so crazy to the point where now the attention is negative, and like to the point, like I don't want it to be like you know, the last time, like when he gets almost banned or he is getting into accidents, and then now you got same thing with the what's his name? The dude that's trying to hunt NYC down, like, like to the point. And there was somebody who was trying to hunt Relo down not too long ago. And now I'm like, is that the type of, like, if I'm making a live and I'm bringing attention to it, but then he does something wild to the point where now he going viral for all the wrong reasons, I don't know if I would want to be associated with it.
So that would be more of a question for them, because they've actually met him. So that you guys say what?
To what was the question one more time with Relo?
The question was basically about association when it comes to like Relo and like people. Like, do you worry that he may do something that may be of a negative light on you? I guess.
Nah, I mean Relo's himself. like he always says, he's himself. He's gonna be himself. He's gonna continue to do what he does. But I mean, I don't really associate. I mean, he went to Kenya. He did his thing in Kenya. You know what all that stuff. I don't think that really ties back to us or anyway. But what about you? Do you think that a content creator, if they're cool with you and they go out and do some bullshit, not to say he's doing bullshit now, but they do some bullshit, does that automatically tie back to you? I think it depends on how close you were too.
Yeah, well, I think it depends on how close you were. Like the reason why, one of the main reasons why we ended the collab, outside of the Kenya stuff, it was kind of debatable for some people about what actually happened when the camera cut off and all that, was that, being around in person with somebody like that would probably be scarier, because let's say y'all at the Airbnb together and he get in some argument and the police there, now they don't know who's right, who's wrong, or whatever. That way I would be a little bit more nervous. But I think online it's like I kind of treat it like y'all treat it. Like, that's him, this me.
Yeah,
we ain't BFFs. You can't find, you know what I mean? Like, he over there, he's a part of the space. I'm basically just laughing at the dude across the street. Across the hall in the lunchroom. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about it, I guess, right now. People are going to associate all of us together. When they say the space is dead or is bullshit, they talking about all of us. They're not excluding anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not all the video makers. It's not all the live makers. It's not the people in Africa. It's not the people in Thailand. It's like the whole space collectively feels dead. But association, like he said, you're gonna be a casualty to BS of association. You saw that with Floyd. As soon as Floyd got caught, they was on Austin's head first day.
Yeah,
I think it reminds me of Diddy though. Like when Diddy got caught up with his shit, Diddy used to have all these friends, Khaled, everybody shouting him out in songs, partying with P. Diddy, all that shit. And then as soon as he got caught up with the shit, Khaled ain't making no posts. He ain't. I'm with Diddy. I'm at his crib. All his friends, Ross, French Montana, Autumn, they all scattered. So
I'm hoping nothing like that magnitude ever happens. Because we're all gonna have a little spotlight to some degree on that. I'm hoping I would like for most of the guys to just make content, chill, do what you're gonna do, have a little fun, don't hurt nobody, and just going about it, so we don't even have to worry about that no more. Because I feel like Austin ain't really been the same since that kind of popped up.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only thing I got about the fundies is like you right, like just have fun, be chill, be yourself. But unfortunately, with the fundies, they can't be themselves. I would like for them to be themselves, but I've seen them do things because the chat tell them to do things. And I think like when you overseas and you doing things because the chat, like that whole Kenya thing literally just happened because chat like, hey, you gotta get to somebody right now, hurry up and take them home because this is what we want to see. That ain't a good idea. And that's you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I have against the fundies. Like if you do, it's the person. Like if you have a fundie and you down to do whatever they tell you to do for the most part, and you overseas, it could be a problem. And that's what I'm saying. He not really doing what he want to do.
That I understand what you're saying, but I slightly disagree, only because like the chat at the very basic level isn't saying, man, go out there and get in a bunch of drama. They saying, man, bring a little chick back, have a little fun, tell some jokes, do some shit. And if you decide to take it over the moon because you're trying to get a viral moment, that's kind of on you. I don't think the chat is specifically asking like, hey, man, get kicked out of Kenya. You know what I mean? I think they want something that's fun and entertaining, but I think even some of that stuff was probably too far. But Mental, what was you about to say?
I was just going to say, I think the space really like downplays what, just back to the Razor conversation, like what Razor kind of brings. Like we kind of forget Razor does bring a lot of different eyes to the channel. A lot of people like O'Shea Duke Jackson watch his channel, like, and then Razor has the panel show, obviously. And a lot of people really have been quiet just a lot of like panel hopper type of people. Like there's no show for them to really go on. So I think that I'm not saying he's the reason why the space is dry, but he definitely keeps the space buzzing. And like I said, even though this trip with Rella was completely like just not really good at all, I think that if Razor was still making content, he would find something about that trip to make it more interesting. And we would probably, because a lot of people, I think what's happening is they're going on Future and Rello's lives, and they're just cutting in and then cutting out, like tuning it out, because it's either not to the point, they're just sitting down talking. Like Razor had people sending him certain parts, certain highlights, and then it made you want to go back and watch it. So I just think that, hopefully, Razor, whatever's going on, hopefully personally he can get through that, and then he can come back to the space. But I don't know what the space needs right now, but whatever's going on ain't it. And you know what I'm saying? I was expecting there to be a lot more going on right now. Like it's just super dry. Like and honestly, like I don't even watch YouTube as much now. Like at least it's the travel space part of it, because it's kind of like ain't shit going on.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think that for sure, like when you start like looking at the whole gamut of the space, and when you say, and the more people you lose and you're not replacing them, with something else, then obviously it's going to feel more dry for sure. So like Razor not being live, definitely, with the stories that people might not even know about, he might have been breaking for sure. Outside of whatever person or whatever, I still think Sin being in the space would probably have been something. I think we've seen too many like.
You truly believe that?
Hold on. I do, because I think at a certain point, sometimes it's about occupying time and just something else, right? So let's take like Sin, like if he's in Brazil or he's traveling, he's putting out some videos, that's better than somebody not putting out videos. So I think each person doing something is helpful to the space. A different I mean, y'all can say whatever you want, right? I'm giving my opinion. Okay. I think having more creators telling a story, maybe different. You guys, like for example, you guys are higher on certain creators than I'm higher on, but like that may be the place that you might go look at versus what I'm looking at and what I find entertaining. You know what I mean? So I think that's fair. Like when you lose creators, it's not a good thing if you don't replace them with something else.
Okay, this is an honest question to the chat, to everybody. And this is just really what I want to know what people's opinion are. Are there certain creators that we need, and are there certain creators that we can do without? And is it better to have more creators, even if they're not creating or going live or whatever, or they kind of do it sporadically? Or is it better that we get kind of new ones to replace them? I don't think that I'm not a Sin hater. I know that, he said some things about us that me and Al don't necessarily agree with, but I'm just looking at, and this is just an honest question. Anybody can answer it whichever way they want. But I think that certain creators, especially with Sin, because like he was kind of one of those people where there was a certain disingenuity, I think that's the word, disingenuine kind of context that he had when he would say certain things. I mean, let's take, for example, what's his name? El Check-In, right? He kind of made fun of El Check-In for quitting his YouTube channel, and hence he's quitted his YouTube channel journey. And then El Check-In actually has come back and he's making content. I'm actually a firm believer of what you said, Keith. I think that we do need more creators, even a Sin City, even though maybe he's not creating content like at a high pace. I think it would be still cool to have him in the travel space. I'm not necessarily a hater, but I think that some creators, they say certain things not thinking like, damn, that could be my channel, or that could be me in the future. I'm making fun of this creator, or I'm talking shit on this person or that person, but they don't even know, they can't foresee where their channel might be in the future. So I think Sin had a really good run. And even when I go back and I've looked at some of his older videos, they were still really good. I just think there was a little bit of a like laziness to some of his content sometimes. And then I think that, like I said, he just low key would hate on certain creators, in my opinion, for no reason, not just us, but other creators for no reason. But I do think I don't think he should not be making content.
So what I would say to that is that when you're live and you're live a long time, right, you're going to give your take on certain things. And, you know, shit, TMI said this a long time ago when he wasn't going live at all. He was saying that the lives is what really the drama stems from. You take away all the lives in the space and you just make it video versus video or whatever, 99% of drama in the space would go away. But when you're sitting here for 2 hours, 4 hours, it's very easy to say a 30-second blurb that may sound disrespectful or just may rub somebody the wrong way because you're sitting there a long time. I would just say is that, and then we can move on. I would just say the people who have a personality in the space, and I would say you guys have your own thing, right? Pop has the words that he says. Sin had the words that he says. Like, it's certain things like, you know, if I say on Folks and Them, you know exactly who that is. That's Pop. You know what I mean? Sin would say a whole bunch of Jan Stammies and a whole bunch of sayings, you know who that was. And I think what the space is missing right now is individual like identities and like personalities and characters. Whether you like that character or not, you know, like Ray's being outside the space and not being around, like you miss the character of the space. We got a lot of people, but not a lot of like characters that you would put on a video game. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. It's like we're missing the character aspect of it.
What do you think?
I mean, I kind of agree as far as the Sin. I think that he had his own kind of audience and his own niche and was going live during the daytime and all of that stuff. And there's definitely, you know, a space for it. Regardless of how I feel about him personally, I think that he, you know, he did add an element to the space when he did go live. I agree. I think that he was just lazy. I can kind of see, we could kind of see whenever we were on the trip, when we were all in Brazil, like even Lord was like joking with him. He's like, yo, you on vacation, Sin. Wasn't pulling out the camera, wasn't doing nothing. Like, and then I kind of understood, like, you know, y'all's dynamic a little bit better.
Well, I don't want. I get it. I don't
from what I think. From what I think, but
yeah, I don't want to make it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying with the personalities.
I think that the space does. You know, I think that he had a spot in the space. I think a lot of people are just leaving. You know, big time YouTubers are leaving, and there's nothing to really fill them, you know, their void with. And so, you know, I agree with all that.
Yeah, for sure. I think like I said, you know, even if you were thinking about a creator meetup at this point, it's like you can't even like really think of like, well, who should be there or who realistically would be there a lot of times, because, you know, either A, it's not that many personalities, or B, the personalities don't get along. So it's like, if you got him here, you're not going to have him here. You know what I mean? So that's like the bad thing when it comes to the space right now. And that's why I say that the emphasis has to be on whoever's left, them getting the support and really having a clear-cut idea of what they're going to do. Everybody's got to take their own little piece. Flyboy got to go over there and mess with ugly chicks and Barranquilla. You guys got to go over there. Now I'm fucking around. But now y'all got to go somewhere new. Keith's got to, you know what I mean? Got to find his way back to traveling. Pop got to go somewhere new. Lord got to interact with Pop. Pop got to go, you know what I mean? We got to do some collabs. Like it's going to have to be a mix mash of what we already have, because
it's the collabs. I think, yeah, you need the collabs, because like if I look at certain people that I look at, like I look at Lord stuff and I'm like, okay, this, you know, he does his thing. But then I was like, when's the last time I seen Lord with somebody else? Because to tell you the truth, because I'm not a creator. I'm just a person that just watched the YouTubes, and that got me traveling more. So that when I first started looking at the YouTubes, Keith was yours was one of the first, and then the people that you was with is the reason why I started looking at their YouTubes also. So the collabs work out real well. Like
Yeah, I mean, I think
it gets more people into it, and then it gets you the viewers, the chat, so to speak, to see other YouTubers they might be interested in. And then it's crazy because you guys was just talking like I remember like first time I saw Sin was with Keith. So that's how I saw his page, and then I noticed after a while he stopped making stuff. But when he was making stuff in Brazil, I was watching it. But the only reason why I was watching it is because I know him from Keys, from V Swells, from all this. So
yeah, I mean, again, like it's definitely and like when you have like that ecosystem of creators, kind of like, all right, Mentuition is over here now. I can go to their page. Pop can come over here, or I can go over there. Like when you do have that, it does spread the people around in the space. So I do believe that, it's just not a lot of people for people to collab with and meeting. And I think nobody's really moving around as much. Most people. Like, so if Mentuition isn't traveling as much and I'm not traveling as much, is fewer opportunities to be like, let's collab, because shit, neither one of us going nowhere. You know what I mean? Or people going places less. So I don't know how we fix it right now. How do we fix it? How do we fix it, Mentuition? What do you got?
Carter 4. He's back, man.
And pay him 30%.
Hell no.
If Carter 4 comes back, that was supposed to be
saved. $2, I appreciate. He said we know Keys because of dog team. Non-facts, man. That is non-facts.
Flyboy, you was joking about Flyboy. He might be in first place this year.
First place in what?
Number one traveling YouTuber. That might be Flyboy.
Hey, you guys got any last words, man? Hey, appreciate you guys stopping in. Appreciate y'all stopping in. Apparently, it's a CO week in the studio. Hey,
see, I missed all that. I don't even know what that's about, man.
Whatever y'all drinking, man. Nah.
That's the absolute. That's what I got too.
Oh yes,
right
see,
on.
I knew it was
something. We're about to get it cracking.
Catch us on the next one, Keith.
Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. But no, I mean, that's
he doing his thing though.
If that's y'all opinion, shit, that's y'all opinion. I obviously got Lord in first place still. I mean,
Lord doing his thing.
He's been holding it down the last like 2 years in first place, in my opinion. I was just saying the other day, shit, it was like maybe like 4 years ago. When we first had the idea behind the scenes in C3, we were just talking about what makes a good YouTuber, and we had like certain points. This is behind the scenes. This is before the list shit started, and we were saying it was like, I want to say like all the names like at that time that was really like popping, a lot of them just not around at all. Like Bo Rakes was on the list. Like Austin was number one on the list. He was hot as fish grease at the time. It was like every dynamic has changed this year. I thought this year would be better, but it might turn out that it's worse.
I haven't heard about Checks in Effect in a long time.
He's still around. He's still putting on.
I'm checking him out.
He just left Brazil. He came down with us and was supposed to be there for a couple of days and ended up staying for damn near a month. So he's doing his thing.
Check was about to slide through. I'd have had him come on the panel with us, but he comes over. I'll have him jump on for a second. But yeah, he's still doing his thing. He actually told me recently that he's been getting better views on his YouTube. He said that there was some that kind of shadow ban stuff is real, but he's about to go to South Africa, I think, or something like that. So he's still doing his thing. Sure.
I'm gonna check him out. That's another thing that be happening. That shadow ban is real, because I'll be watching somebody and all of a sudden I don't see him for a long time, but they've been doing something the whole time.
That's why it's super important, please, guys, that if you're not on social media, please follow the creators that you like on social media, because if you don't, like that's kind of sometimes the only way I can notify people that I'm going live or you doing something is because YouTube don't send it out. So if you like a creator, try to follow them on the gram or somewhere else, and You know what I mean? Because it just may not pop up. If you don't watch a couple videos, shit, they'll be gone, or you'll find out they doing stuff again, and you don't even know. But I feel like, yeah.
Do you think Relo needs Carter 4 though?
Absolutely.
Seriously.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think if he has a manager, if he had him actually managing him, and I think that the quality would be way better. The ideas would be way better. All of that stuff.
I think you gotta have some people on the squad. It's twofold though, right? Like my chat and my people behind the scenes, grade A, and I appreciate them, and they hold us down. However, the creator has got to listen, and that's the only problem. I think Carter 4 could be around, but if Relo is in that mode when he don't want to listen, it all goes to waste. You know what I mean? Because if he's in his box mind or his whatever mind, he don't give a damn what Carter 4 saying if he ain't sending it in. So that's the only bad thing. I do believe he needs them, because I think you need a strong team, a strong chat, but they got to be willing to listen. I think this trip was just a miscalculation by him of what the subs might actually want to send. I really believe that's the problem with today, like right now.
Keith, let me ask you a question. If Mentuition and Keith and the street team did a trip, how do you think our, not us, but our crews would get along? And how many, like if you were to go on a trip, because I think partly what happens with a lot of these trips too, like Relo doesn't have a team, Future doesn't have a team that's there with them. But I'm assuming when you go somewhere, you're not going dolo. You probably bring your brother, or maybe whoever came to Thailand with you.
Sure.
Do you think it would be a clash in chats in street team versus Mentuition Mafia? Do you think like, because I'm thinking sometimes it's not about the creators that don't get along, it's about the people behind the scenes that are running things, or not running things, I'll say, but like, supporting you as the creator.
For sure.
Have issues. Like, what do you think the street team, like, what would be the dynamic, I guess, if we ever did meet somewhere? Like, what do you think?
I think that it would go better than I think people expect, because what I notice about, like, what I know about like my people, or the people that's around, and what I can tell from the people that like Mentuition guys too, is like we're kind of the same in terms of sophistication too. Like, we're not going out of the way to crash out. Most people just want to hang out, hang with some chicks, eat some food, and just chill, throw an event. So I don't think there would be a clash, because we're hanging out. They, like, I feel like my people are only on some shit on one if that's the energy from the other YouTuber. That's when they like, all right, fuck them then. You know what I mean? But outside of that, like, if y'all cool, then we cool. And if we cool, I think y'all gonna be cool. So I don't think it would be bad. I think it would just be chill, especially if we had the idea of, hey man, we ain't gotta be best friends, we ain't gotta be this. We're gonna put on a hell of a show. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get our money right, we're gonna get our technology right.
It's gonna be a bunch of bad chicks around, so who gonna even care?
Yeah. I mean, I think it would actually be dope. Some people don't like it though, but
that's it. Do it
for nostalgic purposes, Keith. Would you wear the hoodie?
Nah.
Would you just pull up with the hoodie to ruffle some feathers? Because the chat, that's what they want.
Nah. I mean, again, that shit is the past, and I've heard other people bring it up, and why are we cool and stuff like that. That shit is the past. I'm honestly not looking at. I'm not looking at Al or Steve and saying like, damn man, fuck them over. I don't feel like that. If I felt like that, I would let them know, but I don't feel like that. So maybe I'll bring it for nostalgic purposes. You know what I mean? But nah, I don't even feel like being on that, man. We only got, I really mean this. We only have a few creators left, and that shit don't help nobody by beefing. But go ahead.
Now, if we throw Pob in the mix, if Pob shows up, is Mentuition, Keith, and Pob. What do you think happens?
On folks, go ahead.
On his kids.
Yo,
Is
y'all
he
hear
there?
me? Yeah, I'm here. No, I mean, I'm I'm just trying to get to work, so that's all.
All right, cool. Good talk. All right,
All right, catch you on the next one, Pop.
I can answer. Let me help Paul catch up because he's in a crisis right now. But nah. He was asking if Pop and Keith and Mentuition is there. What do you think the vibe is like? And I'll answer it. I'll say like, even though Pop talks a lot of shit, like
No, I mean, no, I know. No, one thing I'm gonna
Jesus
say.
Christ,
Michelle,
get up in
no,
it.
hold on. No, this,
Go ahead,
no, my
you got
bad,
it.
Keith, my bad.
No, I was just gonna say that Pop don't have no hate for y'all. He talks a lot of shit in the competitive phase of it. So I think me and Pop would try to turn it up, and y'all would try to turn it up, but it wouldn't be like no dumb shit. I don't think. You know what I mean? So,
But
go
I
ahead.
don't. Look, listen, whether people see it as haters or not, I respect anybody who like dedicated or like really trying to do this shit, because I mean that's why I see from y'all. I mean, it's not too many people in the space who like willing to even invest a lot of money into what they got going on and shit like that. So like I said, yeah, it be competitive. We all talk shit and stuff like that, but I mean that's just who I am. And like I said, I think any collab where we got a certain type of goal that we trying to reach or achieve, I think shit, me, Keith, and y'all and shit like that, I feel like that would be a good collab and shit like that. Like, of course, the people in the chat, they gonna feel how they feel. We gonna still feel how we feel amongst each other and stuff like that. But I know it's not nothing serious. It's not nothing like I'm trying to hurt somebody when I see them and shit like that. I want the same thing everybody, all the other creators want out of this space, which is to bring more eyes and light in this space. That's why Razor left. I think if the space went mainstream, Razor would still be here.
For sure. I mean, I think, like I said, and again, people had those cycles. I believe Razor will be back at a certain point. I really believe that in my heart. I think you could call Razor right now. Razor be like, yeah, I'm just doing this, kind of get this together, but I'll be back. I think that's how Raze feels. I've been knowing Raze, I guess, now for like 4 years plus. So I think he'll be back, man. I hope he's back. But yeah, I think it would be good. I think a couple things is how you could guarantee it's good, right? So let's say right here, let's go back to the almighty TRS real quick, and I think we could handle 90% of this right here. Production value, I think, on a trip like that is going to be a 5. Period. You got, all the stuff that y'all know, all the stuff that I know. I think the production would be a 5 for sure. Entertainment, we could have argument of what people find entertaining. I think that would be close to a 4 and 5 for sure. Availability, if you got multiple people that can stream a lot and know how to stream and know what it takes to, it's certain spots that y'all got y'all gadgets that y'all get in places. I think the availability score would be high on a trip like that. Information, you can argue whatever, and I think 5 just because we're both there. Nobody wants to be like out-chicked. So I think that would be a 5. Variety is where we could kind of like, that would just be a difference of opinion. But I think on a trip like that, one of the biggest problems that I see in the space when people fund trips and, is the lack of availability. The lack of availability, the fucking stream, the stream's grainy. The chick selection is terrible. Like, as long as the chick selection is decent, production is decent, availability is decent, you just kind of got to turn the entertainment up however you do it. I don't know. I think it would be a good trip. I think the only thing that we would have on the biggest problem would be what was the location. I think that would be the biggest sticking point.
What's the location?
That would be the problem, us figuring that out.
Like, what would y'all think is be a good one?
I think Brazil would be crazy if like.
Oh
no.
He's not going to Brazil.
I think we could get Keith to like Brazil.
He hates Brazil, bro.
I
No.
think we could get him to like Brazil.
Spice. It would have to be somewhere different for him.
I'm down to go wherever, but I think that I think we could get Keith to like Brazil with what we know. We can help him with the the Portuguese and all that shit.
I was thinking Hako, like Costa Rica maybe, or like not Brazil.
I mean, again, you know
Probably,
what I would pick. Y'all know what I would pick.
What would it be?
Thailand.
Is Thailand?
Of course.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Of course.
That last party was live.
No,
If I go to Asia, I'm not leaving for like a year though. Like I'm gonna be in. If I go to Asia, next time I go to Asia, I'm staying there for a year. Like I got so many countries to hit out there. So
I don't think it just has to be. And again,
One place.
I don't think it just has to be one place because we know what it takes to move around. I would want the language to be not an issue because I'm not going to practice Portuguese for sure. And I think even if you're having fun in Brazil, if the language is is the problem, I don't think that makes for good streams. The streams, I don't really like Brazil streams. I'm just being honest. I like because the language is just too rough.
Well, if you guys did do Thailand, it would be easier for you guys to move around to different countries, different locations.
It's just hard for me and Steve to be. We got so much business on that time zone. That's the only problem with Asia is just we do so much business on the East Coast that it's like, shit, we wouldn't be sleeping. You know, we're gonna be up working at nighttime when it's time to go out, and then it's that's
I think the country should be some off-brand and shit. I don't think it should be a known country and shit like that. I think we should. I think that'd be like the best. Like I think a lot of people in this space we overthink this shit too much and shit. But I mean, which I get it and I understand. But I think I think it'll work best if we go to an off-brand country and shit like that. Put hands together.
Let's just go to Kenya. Fuck it.
Okay, yeah, I'll go to somewhere in Africa.
I'm down.
I'll go to Kenya. Let's go to Kenya. Yeah.
Kenya be a vibe right there. That's it right there.
Kenya would be crazy.
Let's just go to Kenya, man. Fuck it.
That time difference ain't that crazy. They said it's like what 6 hours or 9 hours. What is
it's
it?
not. It's not as bad as 20. It's 12 hours for sure.
Yeah, it's not nearly as bad.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
that's a thought. That's a thought.
Nah, it's
Kenya's on my radar anyway. I've already been thinking about Kenya, so.
It's already Monday there at 5 a.m. So it's a little bit of a difference. It's a little bit more different than I remember. But again, I can understand what Pop is saying. It possibly should be something different for the people to see. Maybe that would get some more excited. Would y'all be more excited for Kenya, or would y'all be more excited for something else? What would y'all be more excited about?
I would be more excited about Kenya if the time difference is a big deal. Maybe another African country that's closer to the west, to the western side.
South Africa.
Like South Africa, Ghana.
What's the time difference in South Africa?
And maybe look at Ghana too.
It's only a 1 hour difference in Joburg. Let's see. Let's check out Ghana. It's a 4 hour time difference in Ghana. They 4 hours ahead, basically. 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, 4 hours ahead. That's not bad for a work standpoint.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
I heard some beautiful women in Ghana. I'm just saying.
4 hour time difference. I mean, again, we would have to schematic it out and figure out what the best time was. But I do think that probably would be dope. I think for the space. Let me see what the chat is saying. Would y'all want to see that? I guess. Would y'all want to see Would y'all want to see?
I think Ghana's so new they won't even be ready for it.
And Keys and Men Tuition. Let's see what we got in here, man. Vote up or whatever. Like I said, if that's not the move, maybe something else is. Maybe nothing is. I don't know. But right now, we don't have shit right now. So I would have to imagine something is better than nothing. Hold on 1 second. Put my drink back in the fridge. Hey, where you at? Y'all can talk. What's wrong? You all right?
If y'all just gonna shit on Africa, don't go. Like I said, I'm willing to go to anywhere. It don't matter. As long as I got a camera, that's all I need.
Need to go to Sasua. If y'all gonna shit on her, don't go. Fuck no. Y'all don't say the space. You think Africa is the fuck out of here. Sit in the camera again. Hey, that's funny, man. Hey, that's funny. Good night. I feel this plan and talk for this collab. Yeah, Steve, you need to rest because save time for later on. Come on, brother. No, I mean, again, I think that logistically, no Thailand, Pop having an induction to the street team officially. You know, Pop has been down with us for for a while.
This is for sure. Definitely part of the family.
So
like I said, I mean, like I told, like we have hella conversations, Keys, about on the back end and shit. And I tell you, like, the space don't know what they want, gang.
And sometimes you gotta. It sucks because a lot of us do somewhat of some fundy type activities. So you want the chat support. I think you want the chat support. So you want them to be involved. However, I do think at certain points, like they may not know what they want until they see it. Like, you know what I mean? I do believe that in certain points, like certain times, like, I've talked to Banks. Banks been right. Certain times Banks been wrong. You know what I mean? Banks was like, do not take your ass out to Panama. I was like, he's like, Panama is not lit. Ended up being my biggest video. So certain points, and also thinking from a YouTube perspective, when you're talking about cameras, you're talking about interest, you're talking about language, you're talking about availability, you're talking about all those things are the things that make good streams.
Cause I know niggas ain't trying to go to Europe. Anywhere, but I know
Europe.
I know niggas ain't trying to go to Europe, folks.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Not right now.
Yeah, and then you're thinking about cost. You're thinking about all of those things that what would need to happen to make it happen. I think it would be dope if you could. You know what I mean? Now, something like Ghana would probably be just a Men Tuition and Pop collab because ain't nobody else coming out there with us anyway. So that something like that would probably be that. Where I feel like a Brazil or a Thailand or a Colombia, a lot of people would go to that. So you just have to decide what type of collab you wanted to have, and I'd be down for it. I think it would be interesting. I think it would be interesting just to see any of us out there maneuvering around, looking for chicks, experiencing some danger tours type shit with let me see. Let's see what the price is. You think we could raise that type of money?
Hell yeah, nigga. Oh, the fuck we is, nigga.
Hey, don't stop talking like Rello.
Listen.
Hey, get your challenges ready, brother.
Nah, ain't no challenges, folks. No pickle juice on phone now.
Challenges ready if you wanna fuck around. Here we go. Okay, they got nonstop 10-hour flight. How long is the flight from y'all to Ghana?
From us to Ghana?
Yeah.
Let me see. From Miami to Ghana. That's like let's see. Damn, that shit expensive.
17, probably 18.
15?
16, yeah. 15.
15 hours and $1,500.
My dog better not be shitting. Hold on.
Yeah, your dog.
He looked like he was about to.
Why you cut off the camera, folks?
That nigga definitely just shit on your floor, bro.
On the carpet.
He ain't never used the bathroom in the house ever. If he did.
Yo, that nigga just shot on your floor, bro.
Nah,
for Ghana it's 1,500 and it's
we could probably
15-hour flight.
Bro, we could probably if it's connecting, because that says connect in New York, we could probably just book the New York flight ourselves and then see what New York ticket, because it's flying direct out of New York.
No, I don't see that. I don't know what the hell he was doing.
I mean, that's May. So
yeah, that's also
cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's better. They tripping. It's gonna be like $1,000.
We'd have to go probably in like November.
God damn! Hey, way to save the space, guys. God damn!
I'm trying.
We pulling up the flights now.
Why are they showing the prices right here?
Just click one of the dates.
Holy shit!
Oh, it's trying to do from May to then.
Is this the right? Okay, this is it. Ghana, Accra. Is that the name of the airport?
You would choose Ghana over Kenya, Keys? Because I think Kenya probably gonna be more lit.
Well, I was trying to pick a time difference and all that was a little better for for you guys. So
I bite the bullet on extra hour or two on to have a better trip.
It's like one way is like
that needs to be somewhere simple and hard to fumble, like Banks said, under 8 hours, and needs to happen before July. Damn. Hey, look at Amari. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I think that. Okay, what could we do like in June?
June?
Like obviously not Africa. What could we do by like June?
That's gonna be tough for us because we got a bunch of
everything.
Shit going
okay.
On. But shit, it's gonna be tough for us to do anything before August. So after August, because then we're gonna be booked up all summer, and then we got the trip in.
I got the trip in August.
But after that, like September, October. You doing
bro,
your
y'all
comeback.
These niggas keep saying the same places in the chat, man. Fuck them places, gang.
Man,
I don't like going to the same. I just get tired of hearing the same places, gang. God damn, fool.
All right. Okay. All right. I guess we'll figure it out.
We just need to drop our nuts, folks. Fuck, man. I'll just be tired of the kids. You don't get tired of that shit, gang? Like, seeing the same
I think
Vietnam
would be dope too.
Hey, I'll possibly would be out that way. You know what I mean? In September, October, possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Tell the street team to send it in, man. What kind of are you doing a fundy? Or you just going?
I'll probably be doing a little small fundy. You know what I mean? A little
small like 3K, 4K fundy. How what we talking about?
I don't know. It depends on what I need. We go by what we need, not what we can conjure up.
2 words, fundraising.
Street team, send it in. Send that shit in, motherfucker. All y'all niggas in the chat, send it in. The keys.
Hey, so I mean, again, I don't know how it would need to happen, but I think it would be pretty decent. So
yo, Amari, you tripping, bro? Amari's crashing out right now in the chat. I ain't gonna lie, you crashing.
Just join a CTG trip at this point. Absolutely not.
He said, "Wow, you niggas
yeah, man, just join it. Come on, man. Just join the CTG trip, man.
Nah, that's y'all thing, man. Like
That's the street team. That's Keith's thing.
Nah. I want to see what y'all do. I think that's gonna be interesting. I'd rather.
We'd rather have you on the trip, Keith. You need to pull up. You can afford it. It's easy.
I could afford it, but that's y'all thing. Y'all got the Mentuition meet up, man. I think that'll be great, man. I think that'll be great.
Hey, Banks,
it's a street
what's your
meetup.
next go to?
South Africa, London, Iraq, Congo, Vietnam, Senegal, Tokyo. God's cool here on another level. Now you're saying, I'm cool. Nah. Guatemala's cheap, tons of adventures.
We need Banks. We need Banks to pull up.
Man, Banks is pulling up. He already agreed to Thailand, so hey, he already agreed to that.
He agreed last time though, so his word don't mean
it's
nothing.
not his bond.
Hey, I'll give you that. He agreed last time and didn't show up, so you're right about that. But yeah,
I haven't seen Banks on a trip since that old ass what was it, CTG?
Nah, he went to Sasua. Sasua was the last trip Banks went to.
A minute, he ain't been on a trip.
Bruh, I haven't seen Banks on camera since that CTD trip where y'all were on the beach and Hollywood Beach or some shit back when y'all. That was like years ago. That's the last time I seen this nigga on a trip. Real shit.
Sounds say his face looks like Zimbabwe in December.
Hey, Euro folk. Is you sliding, folk? What the fuck, nigga?
Man, Euro ain't sliding.
Yeah, Euro ain't sliding. You're not going.
But no, I think if we got a starting point of some ideas, I think we could figure it out and present it in a different way, man. I really do.
I would say, you know what I'm thinking, Keith, but you know, shit, the internet and you know the situation, but that would be. I don't know.
I already know what you're about to say, but I think that would be the problem. Cuba, we probably could get.
That would keep viral, nigga. I'm talking about top. That's something I'd be excited about really doing.
Can we? You think we get a Starlink in Cuba?
I think
the only thing is they might confiscate that motherfucker.
They might confiscate
it. That's the only thing. But you can get paperwork though. I think you can get like paperwork where they'll allow it in their country, but you know you'll have to do some research with that.
I do Cuba. If we could get a Starlink in Cuba, I just came back from Cuba. Actually, I was there on Saturday.
Sure. How was it? Was it? Yeah,
I mean it's the same. It's just getting stuff into Cuba is different. Like they took my drone the last time I was there, and they made me like put in the airport for like 10 days and charged me every single day it was there. So it wasn't much. It was probably like $30-$40 by the end of everything, but it was.
Keith, would you do a trip to Cuba? Would you do you haven't been to Cuba in 2 years, 3 years? Would you do a meetup, a Mentuition Keith collab in Cuba? I think that would be dope.
We could do that in June or July too.
I would have to like check on some stuff. I don't know. Maybe
it's close. Maybe. It's not that far. It's what a 3-hour flight from you.
That's stupid close. Like that's.
You gotta drop them nuts.
That's like 20 minutes for us in Miami. That's close, super close.
Yeah. I would have to think about some.
We could go live. We could because we know how to go live there.
I will be there, no delay. Just pick Keith and I will be there, no delay. Shout out to Mike Will, man. Starlink is illegal in Cuba.
It is, but there's ways around
I think
it.
there's because there's.
I wonder what you could put. I mean, the good thing about a Starlink is it doesn't have a battery connected to it. That's the good thing. I've thought about that. The good thing is it doesn't have a battery.
I don't think they would know what it is either in the airport. Like, I don't think they would necessarily know.
They might know.
I think what I would do. I mean, I should say it online. I would put like a poster decal on it, so it doesn't just look like a white box. It would look like a piece of artwork. Like when you look at the frame of it in the store, it looks like a picture frame on the back of it. Throw a poster on the front of that motherfucker, rip it off when you get there.
Yeah,
it ain't got no battery. You should be good to go.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, who want to take the $200 L if they take that motherfucker?
Well, they'll just check it. They'll just check it at the airport. They won't take it. They won't take it. But you just can't. I mean, even if we didn't get in with the Starlink though, we could still. I think we could still get it off. I think Cuba. I would do Cuba.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for Cuba, like no doubt. So,
because that's close.
Now, let me ask you a question. If you could do Cuba, what type of time frame are we talking? Are we talking about quick, like June?
Quick.
Yeah. That ain't shit.
Hold on. Let me end this poll in the chat, man. What are y'all thinking?
I would do a Cuba quick trip. But
yeah, quick trip. I'm gonna be out there for like a week and shit like that. But I know they on a time frame and shit. But Keith, last time we talked about Cuba and shit, before this happened, we was just planning that trip, and then you know what had happened. That's why we ended up going to Colombia. Remember? But
yeah, no, 100%. Because I mean, we.
But yeah, I got a week. I got a week in Cuba, and it's cheap. That's cheap as hell.
Bro, it's dumb cheap. The flights are crazy expensive there now though. Like that shit was like
the challenge is live stream. I would hate to have people send it in and they can't see a fucking thing because the internet was bad.
But if Tom Polo could figure it out,
I can figure out the internet. I can figure out the internet situation. We got plugs.
Yeah, I got a plug for the
Sims, and then we got I got the I can get the live looking crispy. It's just a matter of just getting down there.
You got them smugglers, folks.
Hey, why don't you just indict them? Take them to
Let's just say I know, you know what I'm saying? It's not even really smuggling. It's just I know how to I can make it. If we all are down there, we can do it because I can send Keisha's signal, your signal. Everybody could bond the signal to one camera and make it so that we're using all of our phones to get like a power signal type shit. So we could do like a bonded signal to make it like.
Yeah, I'm sure some niggas. I know some niggas can get some access to some internet out there. So you can't tell me no.
Yeah, we got some plugs for sure.
Yeah, like I said, I'll have to work out some shit logistically. I'll have to submit some stuff and figure that out. But yeah, but nah, all possibilities. When the next time you guys going live? On another note, next time you going live, and what did you think about the Speed collab so far? I mean, it's the Speed tour so far.
Bro, that underwater shit. I just got back to real internet again, and Steve was showing me that underwater shit live stream. Like, bro, that blew my mind. Like, how underwater?
He did an underwater IRL.
Underwater IRL, like that shit's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't watched the what's it called? I sent it to you when I first saw it and shit like that, but I ain't watched it.
He went scuba diving in Trinidad, or no, Grenada. He's in Grenada now, so he did a Grenada stream today or yesterday. No, still today. So yeah, today he did a Grenada stream,
and then he was at a pool party with some crazy baddies.
Yeah, bad Trinidad. Yesterday he did a pool party with Trinidadian girls, like shaking ass, titties, ass. So yeah, Speed's doing his thing, man. I'm super proud of him. I really, that's the guy who I wanted to be on his team. I didn't end up getting a job, but there's another cameraman that I know, but they're doing cool shit. The fact that they're doing drone lives, IRLs, obviously the regular camera, and then they're doing underwater. They doing it big, man. I'm super dope.
Crazy. That's definitely
that's the craziest shit I've ever seen in the space.
He's the first person to do a underwater IRL, I think. So
crispy 4K, not cutting
and changing
money, boy. Telling you, so money talk, folks. I ain't never seen no nigga even could barely live stream on a fucking boat, let alone on the water. That's crazy.
No, that's hella dope right there. He the other day when he was live in Trinidad, when he was sitting on he was getting mad as hell at his team because he man, what's going on? The stream lagging, it's lagging. He was going off. I'm even with something with that much money, it's still like, you know, you
Still
still have
lasts.
technical difficulty.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's not up to them. I mean, they could do everything right, but like this, you can't control the cell tower. You can't control like none of that shit. So
Yeah.
it's all up to that.
Yeah.
He said Speed was scared to dance with the girls at the pool party. Speed not trying to mess up his any of his brand deals. I'd be afraid if I was him too. Like I do the wrong thing. Shit, like that's too much money to lose. So it ain't he afraid, but
yeah, and he's also young. He don't really know how to deal with girls yet. Like it's weird. Like he obviously he's rich, he's lit, but he's still learning his stride with the females. So you can tell when he gets around like bitches, he be a little uncomfortable. But
Because
I
he
mean,
never went through the struggle. He ain't never had to like be
yeah,
on the struggle. He was already rich, like you said. That's kind of
yeah.
difficult. Shit.
But but he lives here in Miami. He you know, I know he be doing this thing. He be going to he did like a stream one time at Booby Trap. He with the Booby Trap, so he be going to strip clubs. But Speed will be cool, man. He's getting. I think his content is getting more mature. Like he's definitely not as goofy as he was. So I
Oh yeah,
respect that. Bro.
that's why I'm able to watch him now because he don't do that weird shit he used to do when he was with Aiden. So.
He was.
So, but if you go to his Trinidad stream, Keith, there's a part where there's like a pool party. If you like kind of put your viewfinder or you kind of scroll with your mouse, you'll see. But yeah, he
Well, I like the fact that they kept cutting in between the drone shots, like right here. I'll scroll to that.
Yeah. He
his
got
production
a crazy team, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, them niggas is on another
There
level.
go to pool party right there. You just had it.
Oh, hold on.
But yeah, he had some baddies in the pool with him, bro. He had some little baddies in the pool. I ain't gonna lie. They started twerking on him and everything. I was like, damn. Trinity chicks be bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he has some shit in the pool with him. He has some shit in the pool with him, bro. For real. I'm not even mad at him.
I mean, you know, they rolling the red carpet out for him for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
And he acting like that on camera, like he's afraid to be around them. But I'm sure he yo, get her number. Like he got probably a dude. Yo, get her number.
Team, yeah. Tell him where the B&B is afterwards. But yeah, he can't really like on camera like be too, thirsty. But yeah,
for sure. All right, I think I'm about to close this joint out. We've been on here for 3 hours. I appreciate all of y'all stopping this. You know what I mean? All the people that stop through that may not normally stop. Oh yeah, I saw Social Loner in the chat. Social, what's up with Thailand, brother? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, what's going on in Thailand? I suppose each side pull up has to be somewhere close and more commonplace, not something hit or miss or acquired taste. I agree with that. All right, y'all got any last words for the chat? Say Speed live right now.
Chat, yeah, fuck all you guys in the chat. I hate everybody. No, I'm just playing. No, shout out to the chat, shout out to the panel. We appreciate y'all for having us on. We just wanted to tap in real quick.
Yeah.
But no, it's good live, good conversation.
Yeah, and we'll talk in the back end.
Yeah, we can talk behind the scenes and decide where we want to go, but I think Cuba will be nice. We can figure out that Starlink. That'll be even crazier.
For sure.
Yeah.
Pop, you got any last words, Pop?
Shit, no, appreciate y'all for having me on and shit like that. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be smooth.
All right, player.
All right.
All right, y'all, man. Appreciate y'all stopping in with your boy, hanging out. We did a little 3-hour stream. About to take this dog outside before he really does. Hey, where you at? Hold on. I told him that from The Walking Dead. You all right? You ready to go outside? You ready to go outside? Yeah, I'm gonna take my fucking dog outside. Fucking mutt. But yeah, I might go live for a little bit tomorrow. It just depends on what time of day. So until the next time, I'm out of here. Peace.